Here we
I'll
are.
use my scuffed thigh.
Okay. So kill the lights in the kitchen and elsewhere.
Hey, this set's all right. Let's go. I'll have an assortment of pink dice of varying shades and hues, and that'll be my thing. I'll just be Mr. Pink.
Sure.
Why do I have to be Mr. Pink?
Those are really awesome dice, though.
Look. There we go. Maybe this one I won't break the case on them immediately like I did with the first set of dice I got.
Well, you know. Reese? Yeah.
What's that boy?
He's doing good. Alright. Kill that one. Oh wait, I can kill that. I need my phone to kill that light. There. Yep.
You good there?
I'm okay. So
we
what
go.
happened the week before last?
Are you okay?
Listen, don't act like you don't have those days. I've had her ask me to help her find the glasses on her face.
Okay, that's never happened.
That has definitely happened.
Oh no. I will freely own the time that I forgot that I was talking on the phone and started looking for my phone. That happened. But I have never lost my glasses when they were on my face. That didn't happen.
Someone else take care of the summary, please.
Yeah.
My voice feels like glass.
Of course, it's all good. So basically what happened, we all ended up shipwrecked onto this island, the archipelago.
The Southwind archipelago.
The Southwind one specifically. As we were trying to catch our bearings, the most dexterous lady of the entire party managed to find a pair of eyes. Looking through the distant brush, and without warning anyone, started charging towards it.
Thankfully, that pair of eyes belonged to one cannonball. Cannonball barrel chest.
No.
Tane Cannonball barrel chest.
Yes.
That's his name.
You sound rough.
And he introduced himself. He wanted to loot the corpses that we were dragging to shore after our shipwreck for pants, but our paladin Jolene was like, wait, no, Jolene. Wait, no, don't do that. That's bad and shitty, and also I don't want you to do that. And he relented and eventually took us back to his village, which is apparently poor as shit, has been there for a while. They are farmers who barely make enough to keep themselves aloft because of the recent goblin problem, wherein there are a shitload of goblins and some old world magic ruins. Well, maybe not old world, but just some magic ruins that are in the center of the island. That
they were old world, weren't they?
Maybe?
They were old as, I think she mentioned they were old as fuck. Like some of the shit in there might have been from like the first or second age.
It's true.
Oh, well, okay then.
Old as fuck.
So some old as fuck ruins. And since we arrived at this island and we have all of our weapons and armor and apparently a lot of gusto, we agreed to go deal with these goblins. We also traded a tobacco seed over to this village. One
Singular tobacco seed.
One tobacco seed.
One tobacco boy that apparently is worth its weight in
No.
all sorts of platinum.
It is worth way more than its weight, I would bet.
Yeah.
Just an estimate. I don't know that.
Worth several
one tobacco seed.
Worth several million times its weight in tobacco. Rather, in platinum. Nice. I see. You rolled a 6.
That's not mine. I'm sorry.
You fool. You've burned one of Tattoo's 6s. You goddamn idiot.
He really needs them.
And he needs them. And you took one of them from him.
So after that also was the training session happened, didn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
The training session happened and you got your ass beat.
Yeah.
and I watched, bemused, as you got your ass beat.
Everyone watched, I think.
With a wooden cudgel that was just held on a broken hammer.
You guys are way more hung up on this than she is. She's not a sore loser.
No, I'm not. I'm not like being a sore loser about it. It's just funny to me
It's
that
just
you
funny.
got your ass beat.
Yeah, he's very experienced and wise, and he knows his shit in the art of battle. That's respectable.
Can you move those Death Watch Marines just slightly further away from that candle for my own sanity's sake? Thank you.
Move them closer to the lantern, please.
Don't do that either. Leave them there. That's fine.
Put them next to the matches.
matchbox, yeah.
No, the matches are fine with it.
Matches are fine.
Oh, I need to.
Spontaneous match light.
I used to just do this with Cora, but
Match light.
I guess it's now a game tradition for me.
There you
Sure.
go.
So what are we doing now?
Well,
I imagine probably after that we'd like.
Because we're currently resting in the village, I believe.
Well, I don't know if we would have gone to sleep, would we? Because we had like just woken up not too long ago.
I
We were
believe
unconscious
so.
as fuck.
I think we were eating.
Yeah, maybe we went to go eat some shit. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
I did say rest, not
You had been
Specific.
offered food, I believe.
yes.
Yeah, and lots of food here.
By the way, all of the damage that you took in combat, you recover. It was not.
It's not lethal damage.
Yeah, it was not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey, and also here's Pyra.
Very good. I don't know why you're putting them over here. This is Matt's spot.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you worry about it.
Also, Amy, if you want to know where your humanoids are.
Also, this wasn't even the model I was using for her.
God, he moved a lot of models. I moved a lot of models. That was for the war.
That was for the war.
Let me get Shell over here.
I don't remember what model I was using. I think I was just using,
The one I was using was blue.
oh. I was using one of my old Hero Forge models. I will go get that one.
Be careful. Here, let me get a applicable model for Jolene. There's
Use casters.
Oh, hey, here's like a dwarf lady with a hammer.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll work.
So here you go.
this is close enough. I think this was the one I was
Eh.
using, actually.
Hand that to her.
Very good.
Forgot what I used for Asa.
I don't know that you used anything yet.
No, but I
Oh, you
selected
chose
someone. I think.
I don't know what you chose either then.
I'll just pick another random
You know
one.
what?
it's fine.
I'll use this one. Why not?
Sure.
Become what I hate.
Okay. The model that has ruined your life.
Yeah.
The model that has been every single person that has disliked Cora.
It's not every single person that has disliked Cora, but it is every single person that has directly, permanently harmed Cora.
Either through
Disliked.
blinding her or stealing her baby.
Disliked.
Strong dislike.
We'll see how much longer that lasts.
Big dislikey.
Big dislike.
Dislike.
Oh, this one's actually pretty perfect for her. Perfect.
Give me that. Bam, right there.
Excellent. Oh, hell yeah.
So you guys are eating.
Which one?
You've got one cannoned ball who is eating a bowl of rice with you. And you all also have a bowl of rice.
We've got ricey boys.
And apparently dried meat
Yes.
that we were offered.
Yes.
How's it taste?
Salty.
Like jerky,
Not bad.
jerked pork.
Not bad at all, really.
Well, in the process of this this meal happening, you guys probably you discover something that you suspect might be one of the reasons why fucking Volthia is so thin. She does not partake in the meat.
Don't tell me you don't eat meat, lass. You don't have options out here. You're gonna need food. You need proteins.
I never much cared for the taste, and where I lived formerly, we had options. I suppose.
There's
I may
scant
need to
few
be-
out here. You're not gonna be left with much for choice.
Well, I'll steer clear while I can. Once I'm out of options, I'm out of options.
Good luck.
Yeah, I don't see any soybeans or.
All the vegans died off 30 years ago.
Well,
Asa just continues eating.
So about this, very definitely not suicidal task that we're going to be undertaking.
I don't know that I would consider it suicidal, but it's probably not easy.
Well, I appear to be the only one who appears to have any sort of realistic attitude about it. But
Well, how much more realistic do you need to be? They're goblins. There's a lot of them, but I don't know if you've noticed, you're the only ones with actual arms, armor.
except the goblins, I'm guessing.
Well, they might have some, sure, but I mean, not any better than what we've got.
I don't think it'll be suicide, but I don't expect it to be easy as he said. I'd rather not fight them personally myself.
I expect it to be a fight, and I'm dying for one of those.
Goblins
and
aren't-
that's all I'm expecting it to be.
Goblins aren't known for talking.
Sure they are, just in goblin.
Hey.
And they say shitty things. They're horrible.
Do you speak Goblin?
Yes.
Do you speak enough goblin to actually carry on a conversation, or is it just kind of a, I know enough to tell you that your mother fucked a horse?
Well, no. I know enough. It's functional.
Ah.
Fluent enough.
I'm assuming that's more goblin than you know, so hey. Don't judge the man.
Look, there weren't many goblins. There weren't many goblins back where I'm from.
Well, thank the gods for that.
I mean,
Despicable little beasts.
there were a few of them. Reputable, well, business owners, we'll call them. Maybe, I think one of them might have headed a thieves guild. I don't know.
Scoundrels, the whole lot of them. They'll stab you in the back as soon as they'll shake your hand.
I've not interacted with many, but the few I have found unpleasant. And that was when we weren't stranded on an island. So.
Horrible, grisly little beasts.
Anyways.
I hate them.
Well, if we're going to be dying, we might as well get to it.
You're not gonna die. Not all of you, I don't think.
Are you always this pessimistic?
When I woke up this morning, rather, when I went to bed yesterday, I was on a ship headed to Chinchan-sen to participate in the trade of a lifetime that probably would have gotten me away from my employers. When I woke up this morning, the only thing I had left on me was the clothes on my back, a bag, and a stick, and no way home. And I'm on this island where it's very hot and it's very humid. And I'm told that I am one of the only 4 people able to deal with a big goblin problem.
Well, you're probably not one of only 4, but you're one of only 4 I know.
So, if you'll pardon me for being just a tad pessimistic about the turn my life is taking.
Well, hey, I got on that ship expecting a fight, and that's what I got, so I'm not complaining.
There's nothing quite like a good scrap. Ain't it worth it to carve out your place in the world? Shield and sword, gunpowder, armor, just the sound of it all.
That was usually a man's job back home.
That sounds delightful. And she's just doing this with some coins, just like
I can
as a
see
habit.
your enthusiasm.
When you guys are ready, I'll be outside. And she makes her way out.
I need to be able to write on this mat.
So I need to be closer.
Yeah, I need a
Okay.
washcloth. No. I need a washcloth
Oh.
and I need markers.
Well, markers are here.
That is good. That's a start.
Is this
The black one is apparently incredibly dried out.
What'd you say?
Is this during the daytime or the night?
I believe
I'll
this
stay
is in
down.
the evening.
It's in the evening.
Late afternoon,
So
approaching
we have
evening.
slept.
Yeah.
You could still go for another several hours before sleep was a necessity.
Have it
Yeah.
covered anyway.
We slept when we got knocked the fuck out by that mast.
Yeah, so I think we're good.
Are we acquiring washcloth?
Yes.
One washcloth.
Fine, here's the dish. And that's all. Be right there.
because this will get stained and this won't.
That one is.
First of all, why does it matter if the dish rag gets stained? It's a rag for dishes. That
What-
isn't.
Well, why? I've used nothing.
Oh fuck! I forgot to introduce this session.
Oh,
All right, actually, you know what? This one I can excuse because my voice feels
Yeah.
like shit.
yeah, you're good.
The tea is helping though.
I'm glad to hear that.
That's
Green
good.
tea is generally very good for your throat.
Either that or warm tea mixed with honey.
I went to make some green tea this morning when I woke up, and by this morning I mean like 3. But I don't think it was green tea that I grabbed. I think I was out of it, and I accidentally grabbed like Earl Grey or something. 'Cause it definitely didn't taste green. It was very dark. It didn't look green either. I don't think I made green tea.
I don't think you made green tea then.
You actually made the weed tea, and you've been on the bed this morning. Since this morning. This is all an elaborate dream, Ty.
There was no this morning. I
There
slept
was
through
no
the
this
whole
morning. It's
When
it's still 11 o'clock at night.
When I said I woke up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I meant I woke up at 3 o'clock in the fucking afternoon.
I didn't ever see that message.
Yeah. I said, oh shit, I just woke up.
I
Oh,
saw
this
that,
fucking
yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
And Amy's response was, are you okay, my man? And I was like, hold on, I'm not right now, but maybe I will be.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Well, slightly. Faintly. maybe.
So, this shoreline is roughly where you guys shipwrecked. This is like Tane maps out the island for you.
Mhm.
So there are these 2 small islands that are just off the coast of the island that you guys have landed on.
Mm.
This one is named Omua. This one is named Kai. Now, you guys are in a small village around here. We'll say that's where you guys are.
Mhm.
In the center of the island, he marks out a large spot. He's like, this is where a majority of the goblins are, and this is where the big ruins from the old world are that we've stopped trying to explore because of how dangerous they are and how much trouble the goblins make it for us.
Oh wait, that's right. That's another thing that happened. We talked with an old explorer who.
Yeah, we talked with the old lady.
Yes.
I don't remember everything she said. So it's been a couple weeks.
There's another village off this way. There's another one up here. There's one right off the coast over here, which is decently large. And there's another one over here. And these are the ones that Tane is aware of. So,
There may be more.
there may be more, but they would have to be quite isolated.
So
And
this
anything
one,
on these 2 islands we don't know much about, really?
He's been there. This is where the Titan boas seem to come
Aha! I see.
from. Yes. And this is where the mega baboons hail from.
The mega
I forgot about the fucking mega baboon.
that's
right.
Same, I forgot
So
about that.
they will occasionally
They are
swim
mega.
and fight in these forests.
So
over
this
here.
village fucking sucks.
This
That
village-
is-
Really, that's fucking garbage.
Welcome.
That is the Thunderdome.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
They're fighting a war on 2 fronts.
So
Unfortunate.
he starts outlining the locations of goblin camps that he's aware of.
There's one not too far away.
If we were
from
to
here.
take out one goblin camp, would every goblin camp be alerted?
Probably not, and even if they were, they'd have to take quite a while to get there.
Mhm.
Thankfully, probably in places like this, word travels at least a little bit slow.
Hmm.
It only travels as fast as feet can walk.
Goblin feet.
You know that's something that begs a question.
It's fresh coming from you.
Oh, okay.
Just remarking upon size.
And
So
You're smaller than average.
You know, something that I've just that I've realized.
Joe.
You know, you couldn't keep contact with the other villages.
not easily.
Don't you know? Like, haven't you ever thought to use smoke signals?
There's a lot of fucking trees
but
for smoke
first
signals.
of all, we're on an island, and if we start a fire that gets out of control, we have no way to stop it.
Well, I mean, you don't need much to.
And second, I mean, yes, but what's your point?
Well, third of all, I imagine the canopy's quite high. Wouldn't smoke signals be somewhat difficult?
No,
Not
not
in
exactly. Not if you've cleared it out for a village.
Not to mention the goblins could see it.
Well, they already know where we're at. They mostly leave us alone because it's not worth knocking us all out. Not yet, anyway. But
Do we know which one of these is the largest? Like, which has the highest, like, population?
Villages or
Density?
goblins?
Encampments, like the goblin camps. Well, this one, obviously. But, like, as far as these go, they're all pretty much equally...
Hay doesn't know enough about their, like,
Mhm.
density to know.
We don't know much in terms of, like, how well armed they are, either. Like, one might be
They're
better than
armed.
the other.
Most of them seem to be armed with basic stuff. Cudgels made out of wood and bamboo from the area, koa wood shields, that kind of thing. Some of the more ostentatious ones also have wooden armor. However, we do know that their leader, Bogan, and his retinue all still wield and own steel weapons.
And
We
those
don't know
would be
where he
here.
got them. Right, they're there.
And these are all just wooden, basic arms.
I mean,
or
you
maybe
might find
armor.
one or two who don't have wood or flint weapons, but for the most part, yeah, they're pretty basic.
So it seems to me the two most sensible targets first would be either this one or that one. And I'm leaning towards this one personally.
I agree. That one.
I think that I think
I say the other one, yeah.
yeah, the other one,
Try the other one.
because it would make it so that if ever we needed to, we could go to this village relatively easily.
Did Matt take his...
I would.
That's true. However, she takes her staff. If we end up attacking here, that's one step closer to these ruins here.
I don't think
we're not heading here anytime soon. I was just thinking this one because it was the closest to this village.
which
It could pose more of a threat.
But since Tane pointed out, or Cannonball,
Yes.
you rubbing off on me now. Since Cannonball pointed out that they don't really view this village as much of a threat, I feel like that one might make more sense. However, if we start knocking goblin camps out, that one could start being a problem.
well, I guess
By the way, and again, that's if word
distances-
even travels.
The distances on these maps, each one of them is about 4 miles, and you can travel roughly 24 miles in a day.
I see.
So,
So we could reach this one pretty easily.
thing is,
By about...
if we do attack this village, I don't think word would really spread that fast, especially if we end up wiping out every single one of them.
Well, if you leave no survivors, and you should, word's not going to travel any faster than somebody showing up.
Goblins are weaselly. At least one of them will always escape.
You never know.
The wily bastards.
I figured just for the ease of, the convenience of being able to get there easily, this one would be the best first target.
Well, say we knock that one over.
You okay?
You okay?
Did someone lose a caltrip on the ground?
What happened? What'd you step on?
Glass.
Oh, shit!
Why is there?
Why is there fucking
Why
glass?
is there glass over
Wait,
there?
did the plate break?
shattered a ramekin the other day.
Oh,
Oh.
we have a glass-based emergency.
God damn it, that hurt. Can you give me a bandage? Yeah, sure. Shit, that was painful. Yes, very. Fuck. Sorry. I just came in here to get a drink.
You're okay. Is there any more glass on the floor?
That's what I'm looking
Yes.
for.
Oh wait, this is plastic.
Yeah, where's the broom?
You had it.
Yeah,
It's in there. It's in the.
that's right, that's right.
I guess better my feet find it.
It would have been better if my feet found it because I wear fucking socks.
Ow, you motherfucker. Well, Siri, lucky you, since you were in here and just didn't step on it.
I got to be very lucky.
You did not cover it. What?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, the cut's big. It's there too. Yes, motherfucker. motherfucker. I need more bandages.
Okay. I'm trying to find anything to shut the giant.
Sorry again about more stuff going wrong in this game. God damn it.
It's not your fault. Not your mind, because I missed it.
I missed it when I broke the damn thing. Fuck my ass.
Did it go like into your report?
Yes.
Oh.
You're not putting these down tight enough. First of all.
Secondly, if it's a cut that big, I would think it would be better to use like some cotton and then band-aid over it, don't you think?
Motherfucker, that hurts. It hurts worse because when I stepped on it, it hurt, and then I slid. Oh. So I raked the bottom of my foot. So I'm gonna be walking weird for a hot minute here, and
I'm not seeing.
This is.
No. Maybe.
No.
No.
This is shiny.
Okay, there's shiny. Where's the shower?
In the middle of the room.
Middle of the room. So
So
there can be
it's-
shards absolutely anywhere.
Never lucky.
Don't worry about it.
You sure? I'm not.
Yes.
All right. I'm not really seeing anything.
It's probably in like nooks, like corners.
Like an English muffin.
Possibly that too.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm sore now, and my foot hurts, and I'm irritated.
Now Amy is sad and mad.
Smad.
Sad.
Oh my goodness.
I'm angry.
Request.
What's up?
If we ever end up opening this board game, I would like to use Chandra's model for Pyra.
The bases are too big.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Damn it!
I figured that was. I wasn't really using that at home, so I figured it would get some use here.
Damn it!
Yes.
Big
Alright.
sad.
So,
Big sad.
proceeding with the game.
Yes. Hold on, Holly's in the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too big, see, sir.
Unfortunately, most of them are
kind
too
of
big.
get away with it.
Nah, being too inconvenient.
True.
Putting
Unfortunately,
anyone next to me would be hard.
True.
Unfortunately, most of them are too big, but they are special, so.
Big sad.
Can I see how they look? Because they're pre-painted, aren't they?
Yep.
I want to see.
Turn on light.
It's okay, I've got a candle.
You're Chandra.
Okay. It fills me with joy to know that my own personal paint jobs at least beat the Chinese children in sweatshops.
Correct.
Jeez.
You'd be absolutely correct.
Ah. So I'm going to be sitting down now for most of the session because my foot is destroyed.
Absolutely. Pardon me, Holly. I'm sorry. What are you doing?
Pardon me.
So, what have we decided? You okay there, Chief?
Oh, yeah, I'm alright.
Well, we were currently in the middle of planning, but it seems a lot of people are in favor of attacking.
Hey, I found a stray piece of flint and got it stuck right in my foot! Anyway,
Were you not wearing shoes?
where would I get shoes, you daft bitch?
Wrap your feet into something.
Like what? The dirt? I was searching the corpses for pants!
I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
Does thatch not grow on this island?
I figured a man such as yourself would not have such a dire reaction to flint.
It's not that I have an allergic reaction, lass. It's that it's stuck right in my soul.
Anyways, realistically, if we hoofed it a little, we could get to this encampment, take it out, and come back to the village in time for rest.
Aye, that you could.
Correct. We could also explore that village over there.
Now, you say that, but what happens if we get that encampment and we knock it over, and then the rest of them get pissed, and then there's just a circle around us, when we could be circling them and knocking them off?
Well, hitting this goblin encampment is not going to destroy any kind of circle. They still have this one.
Yeah, but they still can only approach from one direction, basically, from the north down.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but there's like a pincer thing going on there. And it takes them a really long time to go.
That's if.
It'll take us a really long time to get here. That'll be almost
That's
a full
if they
day.
get.
True.
Oh, that's if they get organized at around the same time, and then march in unison. I don't think they'll be that organized.
Then again, if we knock over this one, this would be the quickest way for them to find out something's up because it's right next to the major encampment.
There is that.
I think that we should stay. We should stay here and get ready for tomorrow, and then tomorrow set out, take this encampment, and then head back. Stay a couple days, wait for a reprisal, and then head out for the next one.
I wouldn't say a couple days.
Sounds as good a plan as any to me. Just move from.
Why not, after we knock this camp over, head to here and target this one? Because again, targeting this camp seems like a bad idea. These outlying ones are easy to go after because they're very far from the main camp. If we hit this one, it would only take them a few hours' time to know that something's up. Someone here happens to need something from this camp. They want word on a status report of any kind.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so I think if we
Well, let me ask this, Mr. Tane.
Cannonball.
Tane. But if the goblins were to attack your camp, would your people be able to defend themselves?
For a while, sure, but I'm really the only real fighter here anymore. Also, sorry, I misjudged the size. Each one of these squares is about 2 miles.
okay.
Oh, that's much faster.
Ah, indeed.
Yeah, so we could get here and back in a day.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20, or no, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24,
6.
28, 30, 32, 34, 36. Okay. That makes this island about the size of Oahu.
Oh wow. Okay, right on.
And this one is about 4 miles by...
Yeah.
5.5? I don't know. Cannonball. How, welcoming are you presuming they'll be were we to stay at this village temporarily in preparation for heading to this encampment here?
We're on poor terms.
That's no good.
Why are you in poor terms?
Well, the theory is that the blight that's been taking the crops alongside the goblins is that, see, they had sold us some barley at some point. And it was mostly okay, but it seemed as though some of it was a little ill, but it was still perfectly edible. It was fine. But we had purchased it and brought it to our village. Rather, they had brought it to our village and we had purchased it from them. And it seems that after that purchase, and possibly just from their presence in town, all the rest of our crops ended up blighted.
And you don't suppose the overall goal we have of tackling this goblin menace would put them on any better terms?
I would just say don't say I sent ya. You're probably better off starting afresh rather than saying you're with us. We beat their farmer to death.
My, okay.
Don't act like that's savage. They basically put everyone on the island on a death sentence. What would you have done? A fair trial and put them in prison?
Yes.
We're fresh out of those, lass.
Trials or prisons?
Prisons.
Hmm.
Straight to the oubliette with you. Oh, I'm sorry. Right. What are we gonna do? Put them in a hole in the ground? Well, we did that, but while they're still moving...
I would have.
Seems a waste of a good hole, if you ask me.
There are other punishments.
If
So,
it had been me, I would have sent him on. I would have sent him on some sort of do or die errand. Slay one of the giant snakes. Get one of those. You could probably feed your village for a month.
risk him tainting that one too.
He was a farmer.
Well, thus the punishment. In
So
any
you might
case-
as well just beat him to death at that point.
Fancy
Well-
a gladiatorium.
In any case.
Anyway.
Regardless.
How
Are
are
us-
you really gonna say that it's more ethical to send a man to die rather than to beat him to death? And what are we gonna do? Then how are we gonna make sure that he goes and does it? We just oh Pinky, promise you don't go back to your village now.
Realistically, with how little distance it is to this one, it would be inadvisable to go after it first. It's very close to this main encampment here.
I have to agree.
So do we agree that going after this... Wait, hold on. Which way is north on this map here?
The one facing you. You're
That's north.
I'm north, so this is west?
That's east. This is west. This is south.
Okay, so this one to the west then would be the best idea.
I have to agree. If we start with
Okay, make sure you get
with
the
the
arrow
outskirts
points in
and
Fuck your ass.
make our way inward, the goblins would be a lot less alert to our presence.
But we likely won't be able to go to this village, and
If
we do, we
if we do
cannot
physically,
mention the barrel chest. Man.
We'll just tell them what we told him. We arrived here via shipwreck. Just leave out the mention of this village,
Specifically don't mention Cannonball.
specifically Cannonball.
Well, I'm not the one who beat him to death.
Who
Oh,
did that?
all right.
Who was?
The old lady.
Oh.
Impressive.
So there's
Beat him to death with his own shoe.
Why didn't you keep those shoes?
I did.
Oh.
They're gone now. They don't last forever.
Understandable.
Valthia's gonna find the soles cut off of her boots soon. Oh, why weren't you wearing boots? He's got soles like wrapped to his feet with like some plant fiber.
That's fair.
Is the other village much wealthier than yours?
The one to the north is.
Well, the one to the
Sure.
west.
Not really.
About the same state.
The two closest to the shoreline are well, the two closest to us. No, yeah, those two. The two closest to the shorelines tend to be the ones that are the wealthiest because that's where people will stop
People stop on this island?
occasionally.
So trade happens.
What for?
Yeah.
Trade. The only place on the planet where Titan boas and mega baboons live.
I like that mega baboons became fucking canon. And God forbid someone tames one and we find one in the fucking Ava campaign. I've got a pet mega baboon.
Someone has an exotic Titan boa pet.
Good God.
Jesus Christ.
But not much trade happens here in your village or this one to the west here or up northeast right here.
I mean, we do trading all around, except with the one to the west. So we still do trade with these three here, but as you can see with the camps being in the positions that they're in, it's a real fucking pain in the arse to go and talk to anybody.
So, what are we doing then?
We're going after this one.
All right.
And then, actually, with how close together they are, That might be a bad idea. Actually, I was thinking we could go after this one, but it's also
That
very
one's-
close to the main one. So
that
this
one's
would
the
be best
closest.
idea.
You might as well just go on a campaign until you're too tired to keep moving. Stop and spend some time resting. Maybe come back to the village and then plan a new direction of attack. I mean, I figure if you're efficient, you should be able to knock this out in a few days.
We could. We could stay in this village for a short time and then target this one, so that we could take an indirect route that doesn't involve us.
Now, it's worth noting that we have attacked them before. We've knocked out some of their camps before. The shore towns managed to do pretty okay. They're able to trade for more useful weaponry. We're mostly the ones who do all the farming, really. But so every time that we have succeeded in knocking them out, it's come at a cost. We've lost some people, we've lost some equipment, but they just seem to never endlessly replenish themselves. So ideally, you do this quick, and you get to the center, and you figure out where the fuck all the goblins are coming from, because I sure as shit don't know.
In that case, going this far away may be a detriment to us. Because from the sound of it, it's like a hydra. You keep cutting off heads and more
Leave
keep
this
coming
one.
back.
Leave this one for last. Just here.
I was thinking we don't even end up targeting all of the camps, maybe.
What if we just target?
We cut off the root of the problem. The rest of this starts becoming small potatoes.
Yeah. So then.
But that's also it depends on if we're even supplied enough to attack a main encampment full
So
of
then-
goblins.
West, over here, kind of recon this, see what's going on. Then hit this one, recuperate, and then plan from there.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Or, even better, hit this one, recuperate, because it puts us closer to this one.
Like I said, I'm mostly indifferent to how you figure you plan on doing this. I just want them dead.
Alright.
Alright,
You know what?
sounds like a plan then.
I
Good
like your-
luck.
I like your idea. This one first.
Alright.
Okay.
Do you need a bow staff? They're not expensive.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, I forgot fucking katana.
I'm just
I need katana.
here.
Where is katana? Yes, weave katana, yes.
Damn, I need a bow staff too. How much are they usually?
I don't know, that says.
Oh no, this is not mine. This is Tetsu's.
Yeah, that's. I meant like a staff.
Yeah, bow staff.
I mean, I guess
$30.
we could go out into the forest and find a big stick.
There's
True,
woods
we
over
can.
there.
True, we can do that. Just find 2 big sticks.
It's not too dangerous over there either. People go there to smoke all the time.
Okay, perfect then.
Like Matt.
Yeah, like Matt.
Like any combat.
So with planning out of the way,
Well, I guess.
We've eaten.
Well, not anymore, but.
we don't need to sleep for a while. We heading towards this camp here?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, let's. Okay, yeah, let's do that.
They're just goblins, they're not people.
True.
Amen.
So we just
Fucking.
Amen.
I love Joel so much.
He's just fucking keys in eye watching the fucking guy. Oh man.
Anyway.
Why?
Anyway. So,
Yeah.
a group of 4 women doing a man's job.
None of that.
I don't know where you got this man's job business from.
My village.
None of that.
Did you not hear? The old woman they've got in this village beat the hell out of that farmer with a shoe.
I heard. It's just something I have to get used to.
Get used to, indeed. Let's be off.
With that whooping stick.
She's getting her mallet.
Please don't touch my staff. This is one of the only things I have left.
Well, the island will take everything else too, don't worry.
Just like it took me hammer.
It took me father's hammer!
You hand me a match?
Beat that Titan boy within an inch of its life and then took the last inch.
Well, I suppose if we never come back, you have a nice tale to tell the next group of people that shipwreck.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
I mean, do you expect me to just say, oh, yes, excuse me, I'm Tane Barrelchest. I greet all of the castaways.
And the only reason he greeted us is because I chased him down.
No, it was just kind of the whole figure of speech thing.
You're not very good at talking, are you, lass?
I suppose my humor is lost. Well, in any case, see you hopefully soon.
Hopefully. Well, hopefully not too soon. I hope you manage to get the job done first.
So, with that said, I think we should start. I think we head up. We head north.
Wealthia has one last question for Cannonball.
Yes.
As she's on her way out. She says, Cannonball, I don't suppose things a bit on the stranger side wash up here every now and then? Of the artifact type sort?
Strange shit washes up here all the time.
We ended up here this morning, so. Have you ever seen anything with this insignia on it, though? She shows him her signet ring that she has with that symbol on it.
Your best bet for finding anything like that might be in the middle of the island.
Well, looks like I have somewhere to go then.
May I see that signet ring?
By all means.
What, pray tell, is it from?
It's my family insignia. Coat of arms of sorts, almost. It's the only real connection I have to my family.
Where are they?
Haven't seen my mom my whole life, really. Never even heard about my dad. I was raised by a Tengu named Tai Cho. Ravenfeather, that's where I got my surname.
Oh, I see. Well, it's weird, but, good luck. I never seen it, I'm sorry.
Well, I'll find something.
Well, then let's get going.
I agree.
Off we go.
We're off to see the wizard!
We're off to see the goblin smash the fucking skull. I don't rhyme.
I don't want to rhyme, man.
Well, it didn't rhyme in the original either.
Oh, that's true.
No, it didn't rhyme.
I haven't seen the Wizard of Oz.
Because
so
I mean, only one of the last couple stanzas rhymed. Because of the wonderful things he does.
I mean, yeah, but
So
So,
you guys are going in what direction?
we are
North.
going north from the village.
So to this one.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I guess we're heading to this one and that one.
Correct.
Alright, so this one first.
So
Due north!
Shit, I might
Move
actually
my
just use
Necrons
this
out
model
of the
for
way.
her indefinitely. That fits too well. I like that.
Let me see.
Aha! Map 2! Oh wait, is that stuff important?
what stuff?
The one on that map.
I mean,
Isn't that for...
maybe, but I'm not writing over it.
Oh, okay.
I'm.
Yeah, she's just using the
Yeah, that's
Ah, I
the,
see.
the square part.
So where exactly are we right now? Are we?
I assume you guys are leaving the village.
We
Right.
are in leaving
Direct
village.
on way out.
Okay.
Is there somewhere you...
Yep.
You just put
Currently
that
walking
there.
outside the village.
Some nice dice roll ASMR.
Have you all? I mean, I assume you. I don't assume you. What about you? Is that armor all just ceremonial, or are you actually seasoned?
I'm not a killer, but I have practiced fighting my whole life.
Okay.
I wouldn't
Probably-
exactly call me seasoned.
Well, you seemed to.
I may have trained on thorns, but I'm not a seasoned killer. I mostly just sparred with the other trainees.
So you two are probably our best bet of killing these things.
Realistically, yes.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna die.
I didn't train on thorns for nothing now.
Well, the front lines are no place for a bureaucrat, so maybe you should just stand behind me.
I'll be sure to do that too.
I'm not a bureaucrat. I'm just a merchant.
I need everyone to roll perception.
Is that 20?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes. And
Wait.
D20 plus whatever the bonus to your perception skill is.
That's a good roll.
17.
20. Natural.
Given the context of the perception roll, would survival also
Don't
work, or
worry,
is it a
fucking
straight
God.
perception roll?
Nope, this is a
This is
perception.
an actual perception.
10.
27.
Well, hopefully you notice it.
I don't notice shit.
That is a natural one.
That was a natural one.
I stole all your luck apparently.
Yes, you did.
And you roll.
7.
I'd like to divvy that up more.
Okay.
Sorry.
Seems a lot like a.
Excuse moi, mon ami.
Would have liked a little more communistic rolls. Divvy this
So-
one up even better for us.
Okay, let go of me now. Motherfucker!
It's been 0 days since
Eat
steroid
your
dice were
whole
dropped in this
ass!
house. Steroid dice were dropped in this house, in case you didn't hear.
Oh wait, here's another model you could use for yourself if you liked. That one's painted.
Big painty.
Can I see that? Yeah. That could definitely be her.
Alright, yeah, I enjoy that.
Absolutely.
I mean, this one's also good, but
One stays true to your small stature.
true.
Wow.
The other's just better quality.
Yeah, the other one's like a human, but she can like crouch down. It's
Yeah, it's fine.
Her crouch.
So are you using that one or?
fine. Yes.
Okay.
Also, I
Crouch.
think in the correlation campaign, we should just have a moment since Tex is a fan of minis ever. Like, we just have a session of our characters playing D&D.
That would be the most meta shit.
That's too meta.
That's too meta. Alright, hey guys.
Y'all have heard this Starfinder game?
Ever
Hey guys,
this Starfinder?
this is my character. Her name's Cora. She's a drow.
This pyromancer seems like a funny sort.
So, anyways, with you guys coming from this direction, like you're going that way,
Going north.
order yourself somewhere on this position of the board.
Sure.
Well, you're gonna be behind me, just
Where?
knowing your
Front or-
character.
Yeah.
So us
here-ish?
two probably are up front,
Yes.
like here.
You're like around, like you two around that tree, and
I'm just about to walk into it, apparently.
Hey, you really ought to watch out for that tree maybe in front of you.
Knowing the natural one on perception I rolled, I mean, she's probably like fucking talking over her shoulder.
So this is who?
That's Asa,
Okay, Asa,
Beatrix.
Beatrix,
Valthea.
Balthea, and Jolene.
Beatrix Stone.
So, you guys, Jolene, since you are up front, you notice off in the distance there is a small circle which is covered in leaves. Like, inconspicuously, it is a trap. Someone has laid a trap here. There is another one over here. How do you proceed?
I like the L's.
Do you warn everyone?
Well, I say,
Fuck them.
It'll be funny
Fuck
if
'em.
one of them falls in. Especially that tall one, making fun of everyone.
well, I'll trigger it with not myself, but maybe like
like a rock.
put my
go
foot
for
on
it.
it and then quickly. Or
We do have a mofo
launch
with a
or
staff here.
something.
They could just like,
We have two mofos with staffs.
yeah, they could just like poke ahead of us.
So you move forward. Your perception was good enough to see the leaf traps. But because you're up front, it was not good enough to see the tripwire
Oh.
between these two trees.
Oh,
Each
I
one
didn't-
of these things are trees. by
I
the way.
didn't see it.
The pro
You had to
tip.
get closer to it.
The pro
Oh,
tip
I
is
see.
trap the trap.
See, the pro tip is if you want to see stuff, you got to be up front.
That also helps.
Yeah.
You gotta trap the trap.
So
They
you
won't,
trigger-
They won't expect the trap.
The tripwire, and I need you to make a reflex saving throw.
Is that 20?
Yes.
That is a d20.
D20 plus this reflex save here.
Most things are D20.
It's not on this go.
No, it's a save over here. That's what it is.
6, so 12.
You have a 6 on reflex saving throws?
It says fortitude 6, right?
No, reflex
That's
underneath it.
forward two. Reflex is beneath that.
Oh. Oh no, 5. That is a -1. Oh.
Yikes.
Alright, so you're getting hit.
You didn't.
Can you get those dice that I dropped on the floor?
You dodging.
You
Dodging.
You dodging.
She actually dodges into the trap.
I scream.
Hold on, I'm going.
Scream.
So, as you hit the tripwire, there's like a small canopy of stones which has had like leaves put in them to make it look inconspicuous. And when you hit the tripwire, it cuts the line, and this net of stones is just dropped all across the line on the tripwire. And they land on you, and you take 6 damage from these stones pelting your head.
Big heck.
Wow.
There's a loud, like, thunderous crashing sound. Wolfie, like, is about to stop in her tracks, but suddenly hits a fucking tree, apparently.
And then you hear, "Get him, boys!
Oh, good.
Get him!"
Well, a fight came to us.
Well,
Can I stand up?
Oh yeah, you're not knocked down.
Oh.
They just
You just get hit in the head with fucking stones.
You just
I
I
just put on some ambiance, but now that there's combat,
I assume that she's got the entangled condition.
No, it wasn't
Why?
a net that dropped on her. The net was holding the stones.
Oh,
it released the
it
net,
was
dropped
just
the stones
stones.
on her.
Okay, I misunderstood.
I have a lot of goblins. I need more though. I need many more goblins.
Music that I recommend: the Divinity 2 battle music.
How was that different from normal?
or if I go on, let's go for like a rainforest.
That's gonna work out.
It hurts like a mother fuck my ass.
Indeed.
So I'm
How's
gonna
that?
put.
Yeah, that works.
I need some d6s that I can use indefinitely. Can I use those?
Yeah, these are the best ones for that.
Okay. So. Each marker on one of these dice denotes how high up these people are in 5-foot increments. That's 20
So it's
feet,
20,
that's 10
that's
feet.
10. Okay. Who's got a means of ranged combat? Don't die. Because
I
we
mean-
need you to hit those ones up there. Apparently all of them are up there.
Also, I'm not gonna light and waste any more matches, but just assume she's smoking on constantly. Well,
see.
as constant as she can.
Jesus Christ, Reese.
What?
The thing that he just put in chat, I was just pulling up like
Oh, what you do? Oh, post.
I'm not saying it.
Now you're good.
This is not something that I'm going to be saying out loud.
Damn.
What does one look for in toes generally?
You know, I said on purpose that I wasn't going to say it. This was a thing that I did.
Well, I didn't. So anyways, with that, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Well, Ty, your face is the only solace here.
Riddled with sad. I would like a re-roll maybe, but I don't know.
We've only got 4.
started soon. We just started soon.
By just started, you mean an hour ago?
Oh, well, never mind. Knock one of those off, please.
Is there anything that plus or minuses initiative?
Your dex
Dex is
bonus.
plus, and any other
There's also
things will be miscellaneous.
I have
Fucking
rolled,
stop.
I rolled 15.
There we go.
What's your dex at? Oh,
Yeah.
so it's whatever you roll minus 1.
So who rolled highest?
It's 11.
What did you get, Siri?
I got nat 20.
Well, so you guys first.
Son of a bitch.
It's been 0
0
days
days since the sword was dropped in the
Staff,
staff.
not a sword.
Staff was dropped in the
Broom.
staff.
Broom handle.
This is a
It's your
broom.
staff.
Okay.
What did you roll?
11.
Okay, who was after Asa?
18.
Okay,
15.
hold on.
Sorry.
And then you said Beatrix rolled 15,
Yes.
and then Jolene rolled 11.
How high are the trees?
This one's 20. This one's 10. This one's 25.
Excellent.
And then, in case you can't see, there's some guys over here that are like behind the trees. There's one right
Jubilant.
here. There's one
I
right
got,
here.
I got an idea.
Jubilans?
That
Got
thing-
Joblin.
Haley, the thing that you suggested to me is going to come into play.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
I don't remember what I suggested to you, but I guess.
That
figure it out.
You'll that. Oh my god.
You'll see.
So, the way that I rolled initiative means that you guys will all go first,
I see.
and then all of the goblins will go.
Oh boy.
Alright, right on.
Very simple. So, Asa, make your move.
Alright. Oh, wait, okay.
So 3 goblins that. Oh, there's more.
There's one behind this tree, 2 behind this one behind that one, and then there's 3 in the trees.
And so, Ace is gonna move up to here. And yeah, going to make a ranged touch attack
Alright.
on this man.
What is the range
highest
on
one.
that? What is the range? No, I mean on your spell.
Yeah, I believe it's 40 feet. If I
Alright.
recall correctly.
You can pass this line, by the way. The trap's been triggered.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Didn't want to risk it. Then,
Walk into the
Yeah,
circle
right
with the
there.
L on it.
of course. But no, she's going to do a ranged touch attack.
Well,
That's a 16 on die and
A 6 on die?
16.
Okay, that'll hit.
All right. I need someone's phone real quick to look up the damage for water blast, but because of that,
Big fucking dumb.
Why doesn't Ty use his phone? Because he's not a spellcaster. Why doesn't Ty use his phone for music? Because he's not a spellcaster.
That's true.
Yeah, I'll give you my phone and you can find the music you were playing on. Were you using YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
It's fine. I just looked up jungle combat music and I just found Hulk.
Of course. Alright, yeah. I'll take care of this. You use your phone for spells and whatnot. I don't cast the spell.
yeah, you never. That's why I never put on any music.
Reasonable.
No, you just request others to.
I just have the thing is like
Yeah.
I'm trying to get into that habit.
Fucking plugged in or not? I'm assuming it is.
There we go. Okay. Sorry for the
Radio silence.
yeah.
That's okay.
Okay.
God damn, am I looking forward to putting my Necrons together.
You looking forward to playing your Necron build team?
Yes, I am!
You know what I'm looking forward to? I'm looking forward to the start collecting box, and
Physical.
I'm looking forward to the to being able to buy Matt that shield wall. He will love that shit.
I
Okay.
want to assemble these at work.
Okay.
Will they let you?
Seneca said okay.
Seneca seemed to suggest that it would be okay.
All right. It's not.
So
All right. So it's not a ranged touch. It's just ranged.
it still hits.
Okay. Excellent. That's good.
Oh, it's not a special attack. Yikes. Alright. How
Is
much
it a
damage
save?
it?
Do they save?
What do you mean?
Like, is there a save they need to roll to reduce damage or something? Oh, this just fucking
This
hits.
is it's a physical blast. I'm smacking a bitch with water.
Okay.
Then you would still make an attack roll. It just
I
would
did.
Not be.
Yeah. It just wouldn't be a
It's just an attack roll.
Okay.
And like spell resistance doesn't count against it because it's just smacking a bitch with water. It's not a spell.
Okay.
Is that too bad, Amy?
So
No, that's fine.
Okay.
5 damage
What's
and
the name of the spell?
It's a kineticist blast.
yeah, it's not a spell.
Okay.
Water blast specifically, and that's 5 damage. And I'm going to use a infusion wild talent, the pushing infusion. So because they got hit, they get pushed 5 feet back.
Okay, who did you hit?
That man's.
Okay. Well, let me roll something real quick.
Oh, you can just bully people out of trees.
Yeah.
He fell. Probably.
Dies.
He
But
died.
not from your water blast.
He
Correct.
broke his
He-
neck from the
He
fall.
plummets to his death off the tree.
Correct.
There's just this loud scream, like, ah! Like, there's the Wilhelm scream, punctuated by a slightly wet slap.
Yeah. And so basically, having slapped a goblin with water, she She brings the water back into a ball at her side.
I see.
That makes it Valthia's turn.
Well then.
Well then.
Look out for. I'm guessing there's another tripwire right there in front of you. I'd be very careful.
I'm gonna 5-foot step this way. And full defense. Because I want them to come to me, hopefully. At least that one. And then we can figure out other things.
Alright.
Or total defense, or whatever the fuck it's called. You know what I meant.
I know. That makes it Beatrix's turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, never mind.
What?
I'll wait until my next turn.
Pretty sure you still could have moved, though.
I 5-foot stepped. But I was thinking maybe I could use my move action to try to re-roll my perception and see if I could spot a tripwire in front of me or additional
That is a
chests.
standard action. for
That's
my
a standard
bonus.
action.
What I have. Okay, so I'm gonna go here next to I'm gonna go here next to Valthia, and so as combat starts, like almost like on instinct, like Beatrix reaches into her bag and she pulls an object out of it, and this object is a mask, and it's got black cloth forming the base, and around it is this like
you can remake the perception check.
Yeah.
Very good. Go ahead.
yeah, and surrounding the black cloth are these bands of like what looks like this golden colored brass material that is polished to a mere sheen that forms like not a complete shape, but like the outline, like a wireframe outline of a bird, like of a beak mask, with a single eye in the center. And she just puts it on her head and like brandishes her quarterstaff, looking at the goblin over here, and just says, "Stay close to me."
Booking
The
weeks.
Okay. Well, there's a tripwire there. Watch out for it.
I see it.
Boop, boop. All right. Do you do anything else on your turn?
No, but I'm preparing an action to, if anyone steps within my reach, I'm gonna smack him.
What does Jolene do?
She steps 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and just puts up her shield, trying to defend Dacia.
Just
Total defense as well.
Yeah.
That'll raise your AC by 4, so you'll be harder to hit.
All right.
just holding out your shield, just like, come get me.
And it is
Essentially.
it is the gobelin's turn.
The gobelins.
The goblins. So this one is going to shoot at Jolene.
Be my shield, please.
What is your armor class, Jolene?
It got +4 because of the thing. It is 18.
And then +4?
Yeah, it's a 22.
Okay. So an arrow bounces off your armor. Or your shield. Your preference, I guess. Or your helmet. You get hit and it doesn't do anything. Pathetic, weak goblin arrows with flint arrowheads do nothing against your superior steel armor.
Genuinely won't
I-
see.
also-
No, not you, Bowen. That's me.
Also, I did the pushing infusion wrong, but I do know why, because I have to attempt a bull rush on it.
You probably would have been fine.
Okay.
Oh boy. What's your AC?
21.
Oh boy.
Oof.
Oof, owie.
Where did my...
I was only 1 below hers.
True.
How much I could have fucking done.
There
From the
is...
sound of it, I got critted.
Yeah, from the sound of it, there was no hope. Which is normal for my campaigns, it seems.
I think it's just normal for me.
Yeah. So
Well, you got crit for a whopping 5 damage.
Oof.
You get hit, like, you put up your total defense and there's this 1 nanosecond hole where the arrow has already been loosed and it gets through. Otherwise, you would have Star Wars blastered away the, like...
Yes, definitely. I do the Arc Strider thing from Destiny and just spin my sword and it deflects everything, actually.
Yes.
I'm like Virgil.
I saw an Arc Strider puncher reflect a golden gunshot back at the guy who
Oh,
shot
you can
him.
reflect Blade Barrage.
That's awesome.
that's dumb.
That's awesome.
That's dumb.
I've been running
I
Arc
hate
Strider
it.
a little bit lately. I'm between running Arc Strider and Celestial Nighthawk.
Okay.
Oh shit, I need to get that before Zerg goes away.
You get
He's gone.
charged by both of these guys, Valthia.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Well, those both miss.
Haha! Ting!
So one of them is armed with a cudgel that you deflect out of the way, and the other one has like a flint-napped knife in their hand, which also is ineffective.
I should have
Very good.
moved up just a little bit more, it would seem.
And then
Rip.
5,
What?
10, 15,
Because I prepared an action and
Oh. Well, wait, does a staff not get reach?
15,
I would think a staff is long.
no, the staff does not get reach.
Rip.
The quarterstaff special property is that you can swing twice with it,
Ah.
but it's at a minus. It takes all the penalties for 2 weapon fighting.
That is
Two
the
weapon
goblin's
fighting with
turn.
stabs, you
That
swing
puts
4
us
times.
back at the top of the round with Asa.
Alright, Asa. Why don't you bully another man out of a tree today?
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Oh boy.
These guys also are all wearing like basic hide, kind of tribal looking armor, except for this one here. Actually, I'm going to exchange these models.
Oh boy.
Would
Got
this
big
square
man on me.
would this square activate the leaf trap?
If you walk through it, yes.
Excellent. So I'm going to try and avoid that.
You can always move through friendly squares.
Correct. But I'm trying not to get behind the wall of metal that is down to her ankles, well, knees, and fling water towards him.
All right.
This is range.
So is it an attack roll that's just not a touch attack? Like it's a physical attack roll?
Yep.
It's a physical attack.
Okay.
Because it's not me casting a spell. It's not any energy damage. It's me
Right,
physically
okay.
beating a bitch. Yeah, that hits.
What'd you roll?
That's a 19 on die. In total,
Yeah, you're
that's a
fine.
21.
You're fine.
Yeah, that's good.
Wait, your bonus to hit is only 21?
No, her bonus hit is 2.
Yeah.
What's your dex? You have no base attack bonus?
No.
That's
She's
rough.
a kineticist.
Good luck hitting with those for long.
Yep. I'm not planning on it. 7 damage.
Okay, well he dies before hitting the ground.
I see.
He is.
Oh.
You hear his neck snap from the
Smack him with the water sword, he just...
Fuck.
and
Oof.
he also falls out of the tree with a slightly wet slap.
Big yike.
Mhm.
I guess I'll illustrate the wet slaps now, but
It's a bull rush attack for that?
I
No,
don't have
he
to.
died
He died.
before the bull rush.
I see.
The damage killed him, and then he just fell naturally. There are a puddle.
alright. Anyways,
And watch out walking through those, you'll slip and fall.
it is Valthia's turn.
Alright, I am gonna 5-foot step this way. It's been 0 days since a staff was dropped in this house.
Fuck off. And
And-
die.
I'm gonna roll a hit, I think. That would seem to be the best thing to do.
Yes.
Big hitty. 21.
Don't know anyone in Idaho.
Wait, no. 22. Because my base attack bonus is 1.
You will hit them.
I hit him. Perfect. That's a d8 plus 4, right? For a dueling sword?
Their highest AC is 14.
That's 11 damage.
Who'd you hit?
Him.
Remove
Because
them from the table.
I want just him left. Because he seems important. He was not wearing normal hide armor.
No, I was exchanging them. He's in wooden armor with
Oh.
the flint knapped
You
knife.
just put him back there.
Yes, and I
Okay.
moved him over there because he has an axe.
Okay, alright. So it's just that guy.
Yes,
But,
and
yeah.
he has a steel bladed axe
Ooh. Mm.
as
So she,
well
like-
as like armor.
She just like, where'd my fucking sword go? God damn. She steps to the right, and as she does so, her blade just like comes up and like whips across that guy's torso, and it just like lays open the hide armor, and he just like collapses, and then she brings it back down.
Do you guys want to like actually do something useful? Please.
It's like, hey guys, hey, do something, please. Do something. Hey.
After Valthia's turn is Beatrix's turn.
Okay, so this guy has a steel axe, he said?
Yes. Big
Okay.
yeet.
Big yoke. Let me look up the range on the spell real quick.
Heat metal.
No, I don't have that one.
I was thinking he.
Not that one.
That would have fucking.
Well, that would have only heated his axe head.
Okay, 5, 10, 15,
True.
20, 25, 30, 35. Awesome. Wait, no, hang on. That's not awesome. I need to be further.
You can step through the trap without triggering it.
Now that you know it's there.
Oh, okay.
You'll just need to make a reflex saving throw.
I was right here,
With
so...
a very low DC. Or actually an acrobatics roll.
15, 20, 25, 30. That gets me close enough. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
So, Beatrix goes around the tree and then just holds out her staff, and then like this circle of light appears next to the goblin, and then very much like her mask, an eagle forms out of these bands of light that knit themselves into a wireframe brass like shape, and as I cast Summon Nature's Ally.
Oh.
Rad.
Fucking wild.
And what do you do with it?
And the eagle is then going to make 3 attacks
Well,
Well then.
against
what
this
are they all
goblin
at?
with the
Like
steel axe.
-1?
No. They are all at +3.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
That's fucking wild.
And actually, hang on. Is it with?
What?
Oh, it's weapon. Oh, it's weapon finesse. Okay. Well, this means that I get bonuses on the damage. But
no, you
so,
wouldn't. You'd get bonuses on the hit.
No. I was looking at something else. Hang on. So that's going to be 10. I'm guessing that won't hit.
10 on who?
Steel Axeman.
No.
Okay. 18. Guessing that will hit.
That will hit. AC on him is 16.
All right, and then a bite. And that also hits.
Okay. Roll your damages.
So
Here's a damn bow.
here's my other d4. Here it is, and these are both at +2 because of my augmented summoning feat. Because that gives all of my summons a +4 to strength. So 5 and 6. So he takes 11 damage.
I'm getting picked apart over here! Ah!
As just this as just the brass wire frame just tears into this guy, and like there's this kind of shrill, almost metallic sounding like eagle's cry.
He ain't dead though.
He ain't dead. He living.
It is Jolene's turn.
This man's schmoving.
Okay. I move
And like
1
Beatrix
and then just continue defending.
claws her staff.
You're not gonna try and get in there and bash some goblin
Well,
heads?
I might as well just defend the ranged people.
Alright.
You are providing cover to her from that angle, I think. Like partial, maybe. Or no, because you're smaller than her, are you?
Following
I'll
Jolene's
have to
turn.
jump.
5, 10, 15, 20,
You just take your shield like this.
25.
You can this goblin has provoked an attack of opportunity. You can hit him if you like.
Okay, I will.
Anytime someone moves through your range,
10,
like
15.
not just moves into, but moves through your range, then you can attack of opportunity them.
What'd you roll?
6 plus, is that gonna need plus?
It will be plus whatever the bonus on your weapon to hit is. I'll show you where that is on your sheet.
Which is combined your strength and your base attack bonus.
Yep, it should be right here somewhere. Plus 5, so 11.
Okay.
That is not enough.
Okay.
Swing your hammer and miss.
Hit me.
You jump.
Should try and get a warp.
Hit me. I guarantee you will.
Goblin jump.
They will.
Yeah.
For
Just so you know, my AC is
4 damage.
Oof. Owie. Alright.
How much health you got? That's an oof owie.
Well, it didn't feel great, but 12.
Oh, relax. That's how much health I have. You're fine.
Falthea, the one attacking you, misses.
Yeah.
The one attacking Beatrix does not.
And I respond because of my finesse training that I
Don't have.
It's a joke. It was a cool joke that I had there.
That's fair.
That was a good one.
And you get hit for 4 damage.
Is that the steel axeman?
Oh wait, I used the wrong die. My bad.
Big dumb.
Also,
4 damage.
I was reading more into the blast. I was doing less damage than I should have been doing.
You big fucking stupid.
I know now. I'm not
Okay.
I'm not used to this kind of game.
Beatrice kind of.
Don't worry, this is out of things for me too.
Fair.
Cries out in pain underneath the mask.
And then the arrowsman
Arisman.
rolls a 2 and misses.
Very good.
It doesn't matter who they were aiming at. They basically did the XCOM thing of lining up the shot perfectly and then going off in a completely random direction. Have you ever watched what happens when people miss in XCOM?
No, I've never played XCOM.
Oh my god.
It's so fucking dumb.
At the very least, ones that miss it at super close range. It's like, I need to shoot everyone around you!
At the beginning of Asa's turn, she lights up.
Tokes up.
Of course.
How many packs do you go through a day? Because you're gonna run out pretty quick on this
Enough.
island, I think.
This is the second to last one. She's saving the last one.
Oh boy.
So
Withdrawal is gonna be fun.
that is all of the goblin's turn. Is Ace's turn again. The goblin with the axe is looking a little worried. He's got a steel kind of Nordic helmet on. He's wearing a little bit of chainmail, and he's got this steel axe that, with a closer look, the wood is very well crafted. It's got this little cap on the bottom of the haft, and it has been properly hammered and split into place with the axe head. It is a single-headed axe with the kind of curve on the back, and the axe has these ornate embossings in it. I don't know what you'd call them. There's just these small trenches in the steel that carve out a pattern.
Fair. Also, if anyone has been paying attention to Asa, every time she lights up to light up a cigarette, she flinches slightly. And I take it this is the
Angry man.
the better armored man's.
No, this is the better armored man.
That one's the better armored man's. Okay.
That's just a knuckle.
I'll deal with the one that's directly in front of me. But
I
take a
recommend shooting the bigger man or the arrow man, because I could deal
Okay.
with
You
the
got
guy near your feet.
you got that one?
Mongrel.
Okay.
Well, I would still step away from that goblin.
That's what I'm doing.
But does that put you in range?
But thing is, if I just move out, that would provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yes. So you're limited basically only to 5 footsteps.
Yep.
Or not moving.
Oh,
But
wait,
that'll still
maybe.
be an attack of
No,
opportunity.
it's fine. It's fine.
This guy moves towards me. I think he would have
5 foot
provoked a bit of a mistrigger, but he would provoke an attack of opportunity.
Not
from
for
an
moving
eagle.
towards you? Oh, yes. Well, you can go ahead and make it.
Okay. That's an 18. I will roll the damage real quick. Sorry. I didn't mean to do-
No, you're good.
He takes 4 more damage.
Right.
Alright.
Well,
He's in rough shape.
if I 5 foot step even there, and if I attack, it counts as a range attack, so that also provokes an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
You know.
Oh.
So either way, I'm probably going to get hit if I don't attack him. Well, if I I'll let you take him, okay?
Just smack him. Just smack him. Just give him a smack.
Yeah. I'm going to
Smack.
attack the armored man's. That's an attack of opportunity.
Let me see. Where are you taking an attack of opportunity?
I'm making a range attack.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Go.
He misses.
Okay.
Badly.
Excellent. That one?
He swings at where you were, not where you were going. The fool.
He rolls
food.
a 5.
Oh, okay.
You
16
haven't-
total.
Okay, yes, you hit him.
Sorry, splinters are just...
Don't put the matches in your
This is
mouth.
the first time it happened, okay. Anyway, so that hit.
Keep him with your teeth, not with your tongue.
Seven damage.
Okay. Eliminate.
Oh, no.
No. She's hitting the armor man.
That
Oh,
hits.
he's... okay. He expires.
Oh, okay.
And falls to the ground, bludgeoned to death. And the rest of the goblins are like, alright, actually, fuck this!
Oh shit!
Good shot.
Ain't that some shit?
Thank you.
Hey, that's some shit.
Ain't that some shit? Charlie, ain't that some shit?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold it with my teeth. from now
After
on.
Ace's turn is Valky's turn.
Well, that's not gonna hit.
Valthea misses. Does Volthea do anything else with her turn?
I'll 5-foot step here.
Alright.
Just kind of continuing the momentum of the mist swing. She steps in like a diagonal manner. She's got her sword back up immediately.
And then it is Beatrix's turn.
What kind of action is it to fight defensively?
I don't recall, dude. I'm sorry.
I'll look it up. Don't worry about it.
The
Shit.
the wireframe.
This is what the axe head
I got you.
looks like, by the way.
Thank you.
Interesting.
Attacking defensively?
Yes.
The here you can have this back. I just wanted to take a look at it. The wireframe brass eagle falls apart. Like it's like it kind of dissolves out of existence, a la being Thanos snapped. And then
All that for a drop of blood.
All that for a drop of blood.
and then
Chic.
I don't really know what to do from here.
You can try to climb this tree up to this guy.
I'm not very good at climbing. Is there a rock I could throw at him?
Just bend down and pick up a rock. Just throw your staff.
I mean,
Like a spear.
you'd take a -4 penalty to hit for using an improvised weapon.
Oh, never mind.
And provoke an attack of opportunity if it was relevant.
Here, you could look through that.
Very good.
Is your eagle dead?
Yeah, my eagle fell apart.
Damn.
It only lasts one round per level.
Oh, okay.
So I guess here's what I'll do. I'll disarm the strap.
I mean, you don't need to do that in combat.
I know, but
You could move in and try and whippica the man with your staff.
oh yeah, okay. I was right here.
This literally has
Yes.
nothing about fighting defensively somehow.
5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25.
You can still move through the trap.
Yeah, okay. But I need to make a reflex save, right?
You need
I-
to make an acrobatics roll.
I think it shows like a -2 on attack rolls, but +2 to AC or something.
I don't think 11 will do it.
Yes, it will.
Oh,
So the opposite of
Yes,
charging.
because you know where the trap is.
Okay, and then I'm going to whack this man with my staff.
That's why I think.
It's a standard action. Perfect.
Oh, standard?
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's gonna be a nat 1 there.
On your hit roll,
Yeah.
you could always attack 2 times.
Ow.
I take a
Oh, wait.
minus. I
No,
take
no,
a
no,
minus 10 on the other attack.
No, you wouldn't. You take a -4.
No, I would take a -4 if I had 2 weapon fighting. I don't.
I don't think it's a -10. Anyway.
No, it is. I just looked it up.
It's
minus
-10.
6. -6 with the main hand. -10 with the offhand.
It's after Beatrix's turn is Jolene's turn.
Where I turn to the man next to me. Or,
And
well,
you smack
well,
him with
no,
a
I
hammer.
stand in front.
You can't. That's
Yeah, that's
is that-
not allowed.
you're gonna only
that-
stand in the squares.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
is that not it? Oh,
Nope.
It was like, oh, I see.
It-
And then I attack
Big
with
smack.
my warhammer.
Whippica.
9.
Big smack.
9 plus your base attack bonus and your strength bonus.
Just plus the
5,
number next
8.
year.
So 17. Right?
What did you roll?
I rolled a 9 plus the
Okay.
strength bonus is 3
No.
or
Just the bonus next
Oh.
to your weapon.
5.
Because
plus
that already
16.
adds in your strength
Oh,
bonus and
Yeah,
everything.
that
So
adds,
16.
that adds in everything.
14.
14 will
14,
hit.
right. Okay.
And then you will roll the damage that's listed there. It should say something like a D8 or a
And
D4.
D6.
And then you'll add whatever your strength bonus is.
So 5.
Okay.
Total.
Has he taken any damage yet?
Nope.
Okay. You beat this goblin within an inch of his life.
Holy shit. Alright.
He is 2 teeth falling out of his head away from being just completely done.
If I can sneeze on this man.
Pretty much.
This ambush went completely the wrong way for them.
Following
They
that,
did get a trap to trigger.
this
They did.
guy tries to run,
Did he like withdraw from combat?
and so does he.
I will make
Did
an
he take
attack
the
of
withdraw
opportunity
action?
with my stick.
What does that do?
Withdraw means he won't get an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
Okay, so never mind. What about this guy? Is he leaving?
He's
Well,
gonna make one more attack.
It seems to me like he's stuck up in a tree, and it seems to me like
He's gonna miss with his attack. Drop.
Actually, no, I don't have a I have a spear. Alright, I'm going to make an attack of opportunity attack against the guy.
No, there's no attack of opportunity.
They
Oh,
retreat.
there-
They
Oh.
withdrew.
Oh, didn't know that.
They broke off combat basically.
Got it. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Flee! Run away!
Can I do something?
What do you want to do?
As they're fleeing, do I have a round to respond?
This is as far as they've gotten. That's the end of their turn.
That's the
Oh,
end of their
okay.
turn.
Unless they can move multiple times their move speed withdrawing.
I can't, but 5, 10, 15. Because I assume all the rest of you guys are just letting them go.
No, I'm going after that one.
Okay.
Asa isn't at all because don't want word.
The problem is
Going
this one
to
is
a
almost
settlement.
definitely getting away because none of us are in range
Yeah.
to stop him.
You hit that one, I can get this guy.
Excellent.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm going to charge. And I'm going to... Where's my D?
How have you misplaced your d20?
Holy shit.
Shut
Holy
up.
shit.
Shut up, Ty.
Holy shit.
And I'm going to attempt to swing for non-lethal damage.
You missed that one, Amy?
Holy shit.
No, it was in her fucking hand.
That's a nat 20.
Alright.
Confirm
Well,
it.
you have to roll to confirm, but rolling to do non-lethal damage is like an additional -4.
Well, I did definitely hit him.
Yes, you did. Has he
Okay.
taken... Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah,
the
he
one
just
that
took
Julian
5.
just did.
Yeah, he's taken like a lot of damage.
Whack him.
Is it possible for you to not do enough damage to knock him out?
No, I mean these goblins usually only have around like 6 or
Roll the
7.
die.
6.
You wallop him unconscious immediately.
Yeah, just charge after him, whack across the head, and he falls over.
His tooth falls out and his head turns to the side, and if there was a keyboard that you had hit him with, you would have had the like wanted fuck you. With the tooth as the extra you.
Of course.
All right. I just realized it just kind of acted out of turn. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you
but-
totally did.
Wait,
Absolute.
yeah, hold
Yeah.
on, you just wait.
It was Asa's turn?
Yeah.
It was Ace's turn.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
sorry.
you can't do that at all. None of that happened. I thought it was your turn because I wasn't paying attention for a hot second. No. You can't just charge as a reaction.
It wasn't a reaction, and I would have gotten a turn before these goblins had moved anyway. But yeah, all right.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We'll
Asa.
say that happens later.
That happens later.
Yeah, that happens later.
Okay.
That's fine.
You big fucking chump.
Just doing whatever, whenever, whoever, whenever.
This
However.
is D&D where we do whatever we like.
Had Asa gone?
No. Neither did I.
Hold on.
Why didn't you all stop me?
Because you just fucking took charge. You literally charged.
25.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Right,
It's
so she'll
okay,
go-
I understand. You're a fool.
She'll go right over
I
here.
am.
You're a clown, but you're her clown.
Make a range attack towards that man's.
Throw water at him.
Going to splash.
That's what I recommend.
Going to splash him in a kiddie pool.
Or are you killing these guys with just some water?
Fucking hit hard.
Bludgeoning. I'm beating men with water.
I see.
That hits. That's an 18 on. That's an 18 on.
You
9.
did it.
I did it.
Duration.
I did it, you did it, we did it, I did it. We did it. John Matt.
6.
John Madden.
On
John Matt.
The archer.
John
That
Madden.
man's.
they're done.
John Madden.
Oh, okay.
Mark.
Beaten
Mark.
to death.
Mark.
I like to think that one was quite vicious. She tripped. She like.
His chest caves in.
I was well partially. I was thinking she takes the water, sweeps it under his legs, and then takes the water. Continuously hits him with the water onto
Oh,
his
you
chest.
double slap him with the water.
Yeah, but really hard until his chest completely caves in.
Upon seeing this goblin run away, Valthea gives chase, runs after him. I'm assuming an 18 total will hit him.
Yes.
So as he's running away, she like gains ground on him being tiny and whatnot, and just fucking brings this sword up through him, and like lifts him up off the ground briefly before like bringing him back down and removing her sword from him.
Roll your damage.
Oh yeah, duh. I'm assuming that's what happens with the amount of damage I will do. 7.
Yes.
Okay, yes, I did that then. If I hadn't done that much damage, that would have been quite embarrassing. But he died.
Yeah, you big foolish idiot.
You can change the music. The
Yes,
goblins
there is no more.
expire.
There is no
You can
more.
just do what I was doing originally with Rainforest Ambiance.
Oh, sure.
And so after that's all done, well, what do you guys do first? Because I feel like a complete idiot for taking charge and being
You're good.
dumb.
No, you're good.
So now that we've got an unconscious goblin, what do you want to do with him?
Question him about defenses.
Yeah.
Royal,
I would like to take the steel sword or axe
That's
that
it.
the guy had, and
Go.
his armor, because Tan would probably enjoy that.
okay.
Go
That
ahead.
is what the axe head looks like.
Cannonball might be a fan.
Is
of
it
that.
Okay.
So is it like? May I see it again? So what's the?
That's gnarly, I like
what's,
that.
It's made out of steel. Is it in this like, kind of just?
Why are you so loud?
I guess just describe it. Like, what are these gaps in the thing?
No, they're
No.
They're engraved into it.
Yeah.
I already said that.
Oh,
Is that
Yeah,
just,
that's right.
Is it just the axe head or an axe?
No, it's a whole.
It's an
Oh,
axe.
see.
That's just what the head looks like.
It's a full axe.
Yeah, the haft is made out of finely crafted and treated steel with a little steel cap on
I
the
like
bottom.
his helmet too.
Finishing bludgeoning this
Very
poor
nice.
goblin to death. Asa just.
Does anyone have detect magic active as
No.
an ability at all?
I have read magic active at all times because of where I was born.
You
well,
can
not because of
tell.
where I was born, but because of
You can tell that the small corner right here, this tiny little segment of the axe, has an incomplete portion of some kind of incantation on it, which would suggest the axe is vaguely magical.
Okay. So
Valthia walks over, like wiping off her sword with a leaf that she has torn off of like a fucking tree. It's like,
Put the helmet
there.
and a suit of chainmail into your inventory.
How am I carrying it?
You would see Asa just.
I assume in the backpack that you narratively have for convenience sake.
Takes water, puts it back in the horn.
Beatrix kind of just like grabs the beak of her mask and then just lifts it up and
With some more sherry.
Valthia is barely breathing heavy. She does not look too phased from that one.
Is everyone all right?
Just fine.
I got a little hit, but nothing that won't heal.
And better yet, none of them got away.
Jolene?
The trap was the worst part. You're welcome, by the way.
Thank you. Yes. She then looks down at the goblin. I knocked this one out.
Ah. What's
See-
your plan with this one?
Tie him up to a tree and interrogate him.
Tying him. I'm not tying him to a tree.
Why not?
Amy would know. But
Because the last time that a party that I DM'd for tied someone to a tree, they very cruelly and uncomfortably beat him to death over a prolonged period of 90 minutes.
None of us would do that.
90
Uncomfortable.
minutes.
it was
Yes.
one particular person who got mad that they had been left out of the scene.
Yep, they got mad that they got knocked out in combat for doing something stupid, so they took it out on me, and then I canceled the game.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's not my favorite thing.
That sounds garbage. No, I mean, at least my characters are good.
But anyway, so what I
Fucked up.
so
I was just thinking, just ask some questions.
yeah, no, I know. I just
Fair, honestly, though.
yeah. So I say no, let's not just tie him up to the tree, but sit him up against one and let's all crowd around him. They sounded like they spoke at least a little bit of common, so we can find out what they know.
We want to leave a goblin unbound.
It's not going to get away if all four of us are looking at it. Besides, do you have any rope? I don't have any rope.
There's plenty of stuff to use around here. Plenty of vines, I say.
We could break its legs.
We're not doing that.
Could, I prefer not to. While the dwarf doesn't think of
Does
goblins as people, they are sentient.
Does a goblin deserve life
Yeah.
or legs?
Yeah, they do, actually.
What have you done to deserve your legs today? Yeah, you know some.
All things
Goblins
deserve.
aren't too bad, they're just scavengers.
Most all things deserve life.
Goblins are evil. They're gonna. This one's going to sell out its friends.
Of course.
But we'll see. And Beatrix kind of just sets him up against the tree and stands in front of him and just waits for you guys to approach. And just, or is everyone crowding around it?
Yep.
Hold on, give me a second.
Okay, because I'm guessing you've got something you want to say. I mean, moving the pieces around isn't that important, but
Some
Fair.
context more than anything. Where are the chip clips at again?
they're in the rightmost drawer.
Indeed. Thank you. Sorry for the delay.
You're okay.
Fuck you!
But to excuse Valthia's silence during the
Just hand me the chips.
okay. To excuse Valthia's silence during the process of the discussion about like the interrogation of some such goblin, Valthia has been looking into the direction of the goblin she chased down, the one that had attempted to flee, and she brutally backstabbed, and just kind of like you can tell she's sort of spaced out looking over there.
Valthia?
Hmm?
You alright?
Ah, yes. Sorry.
Alright, so this is, I guess, what
What
we're
were we
going to
doing?
do. We're going to get. I'm going to have to get used to this.
Sorry, what were we doing? What was the plan?
We're gonna interrogate this one. I knocked him out with my staff.
Right, yes.
And I don't know where this is quite coming from. But you get used to it, I think.
I guess. I just never did anything like that before. My water was for healing, not killing.
In any case. And she just drubs him with the staff, just pokes him a couple times in the head.
Gonna drag that out just long enough for me to not have food in my mouth.
Sorry.
Well, what do you think he'll know?
He nods awake after you prod him. In his sleep, he is mumbling, Briark! Hark, Briark! Before you, get him awake. I recognize that. Does anyone speak Goblin?
No.
No.
Then no.
Wait, hold on. I might actually check.
Well, I know what I'm doing when I
I do
level up.
not at all. Excellent.
I was just thinking we could go back to Cannibal and see if he heard it once we do eventually end up going back.
Yeah. Alright, so Briark, Ark, Briark. I guess we'll have to just remember that. But
There you go.
Does anybody know Swedish?
Screaming.
But no, we don't.
You poke him awake. He kind of nods up.
All right.
Hey, speak common?
Vaguely why?
And just give me a minute to think. This is not an in-character thing.
All right.
No.
Hold on, let me think of something. No.
Asa kneels down. Hey, buddy, you hurt?
You know how disrespectful it is to just kneel down to talk to a squat? You know, you can stand up and just look at us, right? Like, you don't have to treat us like a child.
I wasn't planning on treating you like a child at all.
Yeah, like it's
Yes,
just like
I'm short. I'm short for my race too. Anyway.
anyways.
Yeah, when you're talking to smaller races, it's generally not that respectful to kneel down next to
I
them.
hate that I have to agree with a goblin.
My fucking leg hurts. I'm kneeling down for my benefit.
Oh, sure.
Anyway, conversation about manners aside.
Whatever.
I'm not going to mince words with you. What's your name?
Chip.
Take your time.
His name is Chip.
His name is Chips Dubois.
Oh, come on! I don't want to kill Chips DeVoe. He's the Australian superhero everyone needs.
His name's Steve-O.
His name is Chip Nicely.
Yeah, let's just call
Chip
him. Okay, I'll
Nicely.
just Chips.
Yeah, my name's this.
Alright, cool.
Fine.
Excellent.
In any case,
Eat middle finger, assholes.
look. Do you really want to die here today?
My best guess is I don't really have a whole lot of choice.
Well, you don't really have a lot of choice if we were to go with her wishes or her wishes. So, I recommend you focus on what I'm saying because I think I'm the only hope you've got here.
I never said I was in favor of killing this goblin, by the way, out of character. I just want to point that
Well,
out.
Oh, I know.
Out of character. Oh, yeah.
No, I
but
know.
you two have swords. A sword, hammer. Scary.
Look, your friends, the ones who just ambushed us. I assume a lot of you come from the village up north.
Village up north?
The gathering or collective or whatever goblins call it.
Oh, you mean the Promethean ruins?
Correct.
Yes, put a pin on that, but I meant the more immediate camp.
I mean, we're kind of just all from all around. We rotate about consistently.
Okay. Well, then here's what I'm going. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to ask you some questions. You're going to provide me some answers, and if we like those answers, I promise you'll walk out of here.
Roll persuasion.
I'm really good at this.
Or diplomacy, rather.
Out of character. Is that a good idea?
That's what I'm going. That's what I would do. That's what Beatrix Stone would do.
That's what Asa would do too, but
I'm gonna knock a reroll on that. I can stand way better.
have a goblin note of our presence and go back to their encampment so they can spread word doesn't seem like a good idea.
You guys mind if I take another one?
That's fine.
How many do we have?
We have 2 left. After this, we will have 1.
Sure, why not? Go ahead.
I know I rarely ask for these as Cora.
Yeah, I know.
I rarely ask for them as Pyra, so.
Okay, that's much better. 16.
He nods and scratches his chin. Maybe we'll see. What you got?
So my question is this: the encampment that you talked about, the Promethean ruins. What are those?
I feel like maybe.
I know in the name Promethean ruins. I'm talking about specifically what's in them.
Big old maze.
Full of.
Stuff.
You know, we're gonna have specificity is helpful.
Weapons, armor, scrolls, spells, golems.
Golems.
Yeah. Lots of them.
Oh, that's right. The old woman did mention that. Okay. Why? Where are you all coming from? How did you
I'm not
get here?
answering that one.
I suppose that's fair enough.
Not afraid of getting killed. Not answering that one.
How well armed are the rest of your lot? As well as you?
Nearby, yeah. But if you go attacking the ruins, you're gonna run into Bogan and his men, and they're much better armed.
This Bogan, tell us about him.
Slightly surlier than the average goblin, big red hat,
Okay.
got a feather in it,
At least it's distinct.
travels with a retinue of other people who have hats with feathers in them.
Help me out then. How? What could distinguish him beyond that?
Yeah, why would I sell them out?
I'm offering you a chance for your life here.
I'm really not afraid to die. Between you and me, I've died before.
Elaborate.
Nope. Good luck, Chief.
I think we could put 2 and 2.
He pulls a knife from his belt and jams it in the underside of his jaw.
Is he dead yet?
Yeah. He just
Okay.
knifed. He just cut his own. He just fucking brained himself.
Yeah, so it's just... Wonderful. So,
I suppose this
we could put 2 and 2 together.
this means that they're gonna know we're coming.
They resurrect. Possibly.
They may not know we're coming if we act
That,
fast.
that one definitely knows.
Well, you're
And-
making a lot of assumptions here about something we know nothing about.
That doesn't also explain how why are there so many goblins? One of them resurrecting doesn't fill that mystery.
Maybe.
Do you think maybe they found something in those ruins that just lets them do that?
Definitely. Old world stuff like that was always incredibly valuable and incredibly weird and powerful.
Perhaps there's something in the ruins that created these goblins, like a portal. I'm not sure why.
Cannibal
but
did
what would
mention
be
they just
summoning-
cropped up.
That's a good.
I'm not sure what would be summoning it, or if it was a mistake, or
Portal to Goblonia. Plane of goblins.
Gobland.
I don't know why they would be targeting this island, but
Goblin.
That's a good idea. That there may be something to that.
Damn it.
What?
I'm out of cigarettes.
Oh boy.
Nice. One left. I'm saving that one.
musty smoke.
Yes.
Why?
Well, I'm kind of hooked on it at the moment.
Your body is a temple.
I'm okay.
God,
I must
Jolene is
agree.
just-
Probably the healthiest of among you lot.
I must agree. The smoking is rather distasteful.
Jolene is just like the
The worried grandmother.
the paladin.
The paladin.
Caster.
Anyone who sits in that chair.
Anyone who sits
Anyone
in
who
that
sits.
chair. Fuck, you're right.
But so. Well,
Just like anyone who sits in that chair charges in.
Not entirely wrong. Alright, so I suggest we possibly press forward. There's nothing else for us
Time is
except
no
for
longer our ally.
yeah.
There's nothing here but corpses.
Search their bodies. See if they've got any food, any weapons we might be able to use.
Not the worst idea, actually.
Alright.
This is a long shot, I am well aware, but it's a long shot Volthia is willing to take. Would it require a perception roll for me to see if anything that any of these motherfuckers had on them has the signet on it?
That's a
No,
long
man, go
shot.
ahead.
I know it's a long shot. She's
Wait a minute. Can I see that axe?
Sure.
17.
You search through here thoroughly. None of it contains this signet.
Figures. Well, most of this armor is makeshift at best. I doubt we'd make too much use of it. These weapons aren't too far from it.
Asa hands your character the axe.
I'll wait for Holly to get back.
Sure.
Do they have any food or like these guys were shooting us with bows and arrows, weren't they?
Yep.
Between them, there's 9 days worth of rations.
9 days worth of rations. That's important because we're still low level and thus need to eat.
Yeah.
Aren't you a druid?
Yeah, druids can't cast create food and water, but they can cast good berry.
Exactly.
But I only have one a spell slot. That's not a bonus slot. So
Yeah, we have water covered with me, but we just need food.
I'm assuming the bows and arrows that they had were like appropriately sized for them, though, right?
yeah.
Meaning they would be small and hard to use for us, normal size.
I mean, they wouldn't be hard to use, but they do less damage. Way less damage, actually. Like a D4, I think.
All of them are still intact. They didn't get like broken when they fell out of the tree.
Well, hey.
I'll take one. Because that'd be a pretty good shot with it, I feel like.
And we could give these things back to the village.
That's not a bad idea either. Hang on to this, and I'll make sure I note like small bow.
So we've got 3 bows and then an amount of arrows.
What is the amount of arrows, like roughly?
27.
27 in total.
Okay.
Does the size of it affect the range of the bow?
Well, just the damage.
This axe is. I recognize this. It's part of an incantation, though. I can't quite. Do you know the is it just Draconic since that's the language of magic, or is it any sort of like special thing?
It is a special language only for magic. Like, Draconic is spoken and written by dragons on top of being the universally understood language of magic. This isn't that. This is literally just the language of Arcana.
Okay. It's part of an incantation, though I couldn't place what it is. Might be a magic axe, though.
Make a history roll.
Okay.
Why would a goblin have this kind of axe? Probably plundered it.
Assuming they found it in the ruins.
I don't have any points in history.
Never mind then. Spellcraft will do. So will Arcana.
Oh, then I do have spellcraft. That's going to be 17.
Alright. So, one more thing that you do know is, while you can't read this stuff, you recognize...
I've got, actually, the one knowledge skill I do have is planes, if that might be better.
No.
Okay.
You recognize and understand what the language is. You can't read it. Similar to how we can identify Latin, but could not tell you what it meant. And similarly, this language is just as outdated. It's completely dead, and nobody uses it because Draconic is the modern standard for magic.
And I put my mask on when I do this, when I look over this thing, and it's old, very old. Definitely magic, but
Nothing you can discern?
nothing. Nothing beyond its age and its potential potency.
Well, we know it's an axe and it's possibly magical. I guess that's all that matters, isn't it?
Yeah. I can I make a spellcraft roll to see if, like, try to identify if it's a +1 axe or like if it's
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I forget what the roll you need to meet is, though.
18.
It's probably not enough.
Actually, 19. Sorry. Because I've got +6 spellcraft.
Hold on.
Sorry. You're okay. Or at the very least, if it's cursed.
Cursed. Do you have detect magic?
Hard no.
Hard no.
Cardinal.
Druids don't play any cantrips, I don't think.
Yes, you do.
You do.
Oh, may I see that?
What?
My phone.
Yes.
Alright. Well. And you rolled a what? 18?
19.
19. It is a +1 axe. It has no other special properties that you can discern.
I see.
Paladin, would you be more interested in having this? I think you would get the most use out of it than any of us.
I'll take it.
Didn't you say that you worshipped safe?
Yes. That's
Perfect.
If I remember right, and she offers you the handle, axes are like a sacred thing for safe.
Thank you.
That is true.
Yes.
May I do a history roll on it?
Go ahead.
Do you have history trained?
It's +1, just in general.
Do you have a rank in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
You
no.
can't use it.
Anything marked with an asterisk on the skill sheet, you need to have a rank in it to use that skill.
Oh.
Oh goodness.
What?
No. You need to move immediately.
Oh dear. Would you like one of us to pause the recording?
No.
I believe it is an emergency.
I believe I
Also,
believe it is an emergency.
Druids definitely do have detect magic, so all the answers to those other questions was yes, actually.
Dumbass.
Perfect.
Because why would I not have detect magic at all times?
When you hand the axe off to Jolene, both of you eyeing it kind of warily, and she says, "You should be careful with it. You never know what magic weapons can be capable of."
Do you think I could do a linguistics roll on it?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Especially
We already
since-
know vaguely what the language it is.
Yeah,
anyways.
especially because normally you could use that, but with it being a very ancient language that literally no one uses anymore, I think you have to have like
History or
history or
arcana.
I'll
if
take
it
this
was like-
opportunity to take a break too.
sure, no problem. But no, like usually with followers of Safe, their goddess is known for having an axe, so all of her followers have an axe of some type.
Is she like a real thing?
Hmm?
Is she like a real thing? Like a person?
Can be.
I mean,
Used to be.
bit of context for Amy's world that unless this is around the same time as the normal campaign.
It's the same exact time as the normal campaign.
Oh, the gods are like, the gods are real, but there hasn't been any sort of like deific.
Like presence.
Yeah, there hasn't been not presence. There hasn't been any deific
Appearances.
manifestation.
There.
Like no Zeus is coming down to do bad things, but not in lots and lots of years.
Yeah.
Not since like I think maybe the second or third age, which we're right now in the fourth, because there was step one was the war with the war between the gods and someone else. I think demons.
I believe yes, they
Just
were
evil outsiders.
evil. I think it was just evil outsiders. Demons were in a separate war and they were losing.
Then there was the age of the. There was the second age was dominated by a very powerful necromancer that rose to godhood, who was eventually
Turned into a lich as well, I
Yeah.
think.
who became a lich and ruled the world. He was eventually thrown down by a coalition of, I'm guessing by a group of adventurers and a particularly powerful dwarven king, who then went on to found the Union, which was.
That's just Arthas Menethil. That really is like almost just the Lich King story.
Oh, is it? No.
Listen
here. buddy.
Listen. We don't know anything more specific.
We
about
all take inspiration from something.
I don't know anything more specific about this lich, and leave your sister alone. She likes Warcraft.
Which is fair. But
It's
no.
definitely fair.
Yeah, but no, like,
Yeah, and then anyway, that dwarf went on to form the Union, which was this coalition of all of the mortal races, and the Union was active in the continent of Ava, which I think you and I are both from.
mm-hmm.
And then the Drow about a long period of time later decided, like, you know what? Actually, fuck all these people, and the Drow separated from the Union and began a civil war, which was only ended when this giant weapon tore apart the northern part of the continent of Ava, leaving this giant, barren, blasted land called the Scar over the, just swiped over, literally, carving this big line between Drow and the other
That's
territory.
just the Barons. That is literally like after Cataclysm, the Barons.
Well, there's a lot of old world shit in the Scar as well.
There is, yeah. And some time bullshit. Fuck that.
We're going back. Aren't you happy?
Fuck, man.
Well, a lot of the time
Trolley
fucking.
Angie.
A lot of the time fuckiness started happening once we were treating Galahad.
That's true.
No, though, a lot of the time fucking is stopped.
Mm-hmm. A lot of the other timelines just fucking collapsed into one, I think.
Yeah, but
Which was the current one where we succeeded.
we also had the Time Dragon with us, so I don't know if that had any effect or.
Who knows?
Well, I'm guessing I'll be a little bit more a little bit.
More straightforward, I hope.
You'll be a little more attuned to what's going on with your
Well-
knowledge of chronomancy.
Well, with us, or maybe the people going into this guard that isn't us is dealing with the time bullshit and we're not.
Oh,
Maybe.
That would be hard to fucking.
you looked at this, right? The insignia on the ring she has.
Yes.
That same insignia is on the sword that is on her left hip, but not the one that is on her right.
Okay.
On the scabbard.
That's a dope.
You mean
that's
the-
a dope symbol, though.
So the one that you're using does
The
not
one that
have
she
it.
has been using does not have it on it. The one that is on her left hip does.
Like there's just
Is-
a little, like
Is she left-handed?
Yes, she is left-handed.
Excellent.
She's been fighting left-handed.
She notes that, and then But yeah, so that's the basic history of Amy's world.
Mm-hmm.
Like
So since you're
Yeah. It's been-
a follower safe, you would most definitely use an axe and use axes as sacred. At least if you want.
yeah, I mean use any weapon you want, but axes are sacred to safe.
I think all of the gods have a weapon that is like their thing, don't they?
They do. I know Grumsh is a spear.
Yeah, Shireen's is a harpoon.
Mm-hmm. Also,
Was it a harpoon or trident?
there's a harpoon.
Okay.
I'm just using the katana because it's the closest representation we have to a dueling sword. Despite her fighting, despite her being a fucking weeb, she doesn't use an actual katana. It's more standard to a regular looking dueling sword.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
But oh, and for context, I don't know. No, it is apparently at the exact time of the other game. It's been about 1,000 years since the breaking of the Union.
Mm-hmm. It's been quite some time.
Yeah.
So that's why there's a lot of drow racism.
There's other there's stewings, there's not any open warfare that
I
happens.
was checking my phone to see if you had sent some kind of SOS message.
There's not any open warfare that's been happening between the remnants of the Union and the Drow, but there's every now and then there's warmongering.
I just saw. Oh no. You need to move immediately.
I told Holly about safe and I gave her a brief summary of the ages of the world.
I need a new pair of bandages.
I pointed out to them something that would probably be important to you.
Turn that
also,
light on, please.
Being the DM and all. Do you use the switch or do you use
Oh
your
wait, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm forced to have it.
You're good.
But yeah, the insignia that is on the ring she has is also in the scabbard of the sword on her left hip, but not her right. So the sword she actually uses, it does not have that on it, but the left one does.
By the way, in case anyone was wondering how saturated that bandage ended up.
Very cool, thanks.
Wait, what?
I definitely wanted to look at your body juices.
Well, fuck.
It's like Mephiston red colored.
Mephisto.
Jesus Christ.
That's the name of the red paint we have in that box.
Oh, is it? Jesus, alright.
There's an enemy in Devil May Cry named Mephisto.
Oh.
Mephisto, Lord of Hate. Just give it to me.
Hang on.
Where did Holly go?
She's
Over
in
there.
She's in the pantry.
Here.
She's
Put that, and then I'll
she's
get
raiding
back
your
to
food.
Well, wouldn't it make more sense to get gauze if you're, medical tape?
That's what I was saying earlier. Get some fucking cotton or something and wrap it.
Well, that's what she gave me as gauze.
Yeah. The left-handed fighter.
Let me see your foot.
Passive
Do we
bonus
have
she
any
gets in combat for
disinfectant?
fighting left-handed.
Yes.
Like antibiotic?
Yeah.
Because I'm not about to pour peroxide on this, but I'll take some antibiotic.
Fair.
Passive buff in combat for fighting left-handed. People are just like, fuck!
I am sorry that this session has been plagued with so many problems.
No, you're good.
It's fine.
I expect next week we will finally be on track.
Yes.
It's
and
all
next week will be, the next session of this will be Saturday, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And this Thursday you said you're not running the Ava game. Matt's gonna try to run the
Possibly.
coalition.
I'm still thinking about it.
Okay.
Here.
Oh god.
Antiseptic towel.
I more meant an antibiotic, ointment.
Take
Oh,
some more
no,
Dayquil
no.
before I go into work today.
And here, I'll dress it.
Darling, I can dress my own foot.
No, but I want to.
Yes, but my feet are very important as a diabetic, and I would very much like to do it myself.
Okay, I understand.
Goodness gracious. Thank God only like 5 people listen to this shit. They're gonna be listening to me scrubbing my toes. It isn't my toes, it's my soul.
What do you look for in toes generally?
We're not. No.
I mean, Haley would be the best
Shut
person
up.
to ask.
Stop.
Our resident clown.
Of course. What do you look for in food?
Is that what she likes, clown? The big shoes? Just a clown. Clown. Fuck. For as good as I will eventually be at combat maneuvers, I also have a pretty fucking low CMD. I actually like the way that Starfinder does your defense against fucking combat maneuvers a lot.
Starfinder's a well put together system. It's really weird that they ended up with Pathfinder 2nd Edition being as wonky as it is. Also, can I just say that as much as I love Tabletop Glory, the dude that was there today, because we went today, part of the reason
You
we
want
were
to fucking call him out on a live recording?
Yeah, why not? He's not gonna listen to this shit.
Fuck him!
Fuck him. Is the type of elitist dickhead that ruins role-playing games.
Why? What'd he do?
Because we were talking about, I made a joke with Haley. I was like, do you want to, while we're here playing 40K and buying 40K models, do you want to make another dubious financial decision to get some magic cards? And the shopkeep was like, Hasbro's planning on selling magic. Which if you didn't know, I guess you know now.
I didn't know. Fuck.
Yeah, they're keeping Wizards of the Coast because they want to keep Dungeons and Dragons, but they're selling magic.
That's gonna suck.
Yes.
Where are they selling it to?
Don't know yet.
Big dumbs.
But so
Watch it get like way better actually, just out of nowhere.
I was like, really though, they're keeping Dungeons and Dragons. I didn't imagine that made more money than Magic. I was like, 5e's done a lot to bring people into the hobby, I guess, though. So more power to him.
Mm-hmm.
And he started going on this tirade, I guess, about how
He was like, I wish that 3.5 had gotten popular because, like, his basic thing was like, I'm sorry, I never. You go on.
No, go ahead. I mean, he basically was like, fucking now all the stupids play Dungeons and Dragons because it's easy and they have no idea what they're doing. Back in 3.5, the barrier to entry was being able to make your character, and it's like, you're just the worst kind of fucking asshole.
Because I don't get it, right? Because, like, one, way to go, you read rules, it wasn't that hard. Second of all, like, treating anything like a secret club, like a hobby that's collaborative like this, is completely fucking stupid.
It's absolutely dumb. It's not like the in club. It's just nerds having fun.
It's just nerds having fun, and more people to play with.
Nope.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you.
So this has been the end of the Southwind session for today. We'll see you guys next week.
No, it probably isn't. We got another hour.
Is this thing even edited?
No.
It's just gonna be like 15 minutes of foot pain.
15 minutes of foot pain and, like, shitting.
Of course.
But,
Yeah,
which
it
is
rolls
fine.
even.
Yeah. It might be like mine.
Yeah, I think it rolls.
Well,
even.
I wasted that.
Big dumbass.
You big dingus.
Fucking
Look at
rolled that
this.
20. I wasted that.
Look at this.
Huh.
With the Pink Brigade.
The Pink Brigade.
I'd say the non-frosted one's more red than pink.
This one?
Yeah.
It's more.
Fuchsia.
It's cherry.
That's magenta.
But apparently my opinions about color can't be trusted.
Why not?
Because I think Amy's jacket is like a very
Fucking-
drab green.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop rolling.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, you stole that from Trollish.
You
So,
suck.
listen, I had a 20, a 19, a 16, a 17, and now a 20.
My stomach is not feeling angry.
That's fine.
But yeah, in any case, any collaborative like hobby like this, the more people that are into it, yes, there will be more crappy people who don't get it or who don't get into it or whatever. But it will also, in a much higher number, raise the people who are great to play with.
Mm-hmm.
I just love the lights start dimming. Nope. Move.
Move immediately. For your own sake.
For your
Anyway.
sake and mine.
Okay.
Grognards need to get off that high horse. Let's get back to the game.
Alright. So we'll close this out in the next 20 minutes. Even though it's still a little early, I'm feeling awful.
That's fine.
So, you guys interrogate the goblin. He's dead. You're looking through the axes. It's
He
magic.
pulls a fucking Jan Valentine on us.
The one who
fucking fire!
The one who sent me was Nazis.
And we handed the
I've had
axe
to mostly crew with my
over to the
vampire.
friendly neighborhood paladin.
I heard Miami Heat. I heard George Lucas. Did anyone else hear George Lucas?
But yeah. So now you have a +1 axe, so you can ask a +1 on attack rolls and damage rolls.
Yep. Good. So you can write that down.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we continue heading north.
Mm-hmm.
If the goblin's words are to be believed, we might not encounter an actual encampment because they just kind of rotate.
Just roam around and be goblin dicks.
I wonder why he told us anything if he knew he was going to be able to get out of this even if we killed him.
Fuck it, I guess.
I don't know.
He's just stupid.
No, it seemed more like he was playing with us.
He's just big dumb.
In any case, we move forward.
We move forward.
How troublesome.
Well, where exactly are we moving forward?
North towards the
North.
camp. Towards the camp.
Does this camp even exist?
Norther.
I guess we'll find out.
We'll find out.
There's no point in not going.
According to him, he didn't know, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Who didn't know?
The goblin.
He knew.
Like he knew about he knew about the ruins, but the smaller encampment.
He confirmed their existence.
Right. Sorry. Whoops.
And he just said that they don't stay in one place that long.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
So our information might be old from
Right.
Mr. Teen Barrel Chest.
Yeah, it could be old. So if it's not there, it's somewhere else.
Yeah. And Beatrix now stays walks at the front,
Closer to the front, where she can see things.
and she does not take off her mask.
You guys travel for another hour or two and arrive roughly at sight unseen on the location on the map where you expected to find a camp. There is a small encampment with about a dozen tents. There's a couple of fire pits, some tables set out. There's a kind of ramshackle watchtower that's got some goblins in it. You guys are about 100, 200 feet away. It is in a very small clearing that is just large enough for it.
Well, it seems they're definitely here.
Does it look like there are signs of occupation there?
Yep.
There's fire pits. Are any of those fires lit?
Looks like one was recently put out. From here you can see a couple of figures in front of one. Looks like trying to start another one.
So he's definitely here.
This looks like too many people for us to take for us to handle a straight fight.
The tents, by the way, are probably the size of these tables together.
Okay.
So about 4 by 8.
I mean,
Probably about so. And there's you said a dozen tents. Dozen tents, maybe 2 to 4 goblins each. That's a lot of goblins.
maybe if actually.
Perhaps we take this stealthily. What if we spread the fire from the fireplace to the tents?
That definitely could work.
No.
Though it might
It's optimistic, though.
I mean, but it could cause a wildfire.
I am used to sneaking
As
around.
Cannonball mentioned, if fire starts on an island like this, if it gets out of control, there's very little to do about it.
Just intense, though.
Still, fire tends to leak.
Well, actually,
You are
You can-
a water wizard.
you can create water, can't you?
Absolutely.
So how about this? We wet an area around this entire encampment, then starting a fire is a much safer idea.
And I am used to sneaking around, so I could try and slip in.
Well, I'll stay here then. Because
You're very loud, no
I'm
thanks. You're very loud.
No, I mean, so long as we don't venture too close, maybe about stay at least 200 meters away from the camp at all times.
It's a lot of space.
That's a lot. That's going to take a lot of time. I can only pull so much water from the air, you know. Like,
Oh,
about 2 gallons worth at a time, maybe. That's going to take a lot of time.
that would take a lot of time. We could.
It takes a great deal of concentration.
can you drown them?
I mean,
Probably
if they're held, if they're still,
What if
And
they get
tied
stuck
up.
in the tent?
if they get stuck, then I can fill the tent with water. Yes, that's a little fucked, but I can do that.
If you stayed at a radius of 200 meters, that would mean that you would move 1.2 kilometers before you finished.
Mm-hmm. That's a while.
That would be a long walk.
All right, so
It's almost 600 feet.
no.
No, a mile is like 5,000 feet. Isn't
No,
it?
I'm talking about 600 feet in radius.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
1,200 feet in diameter.
Yeah, that would be. Nah, never mind.
All right, so
I mean, you can
Or-
still do it, just not that big.
Yeah,
probably.
50 meters is a much smaller
one thing we
area.
can do, we can split up, go on either side of the encampment. You could go with her, Paladin could go with me, and we close in,
Hit them from both sides.
hit them from both sides.
I mean, this is a
Do
lot.
we see any watchtowers or like anyone?
There are
there's
watchtowers.
just the one.
There's
the
just one watchtower.
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody on it?
Roll a perception check.
What's perception plus?
Wisdom.
6.
Total?
There is a
Fucking
watchtower.
I
There is
see.
a watchtower.
I'm very
So
small.
Hold on.
It's hard to look up that way. You gotta
Right.
crane your
that's
neck.
not a
quite
terrible idea actually. Two go in from one side. The other 2 wait a minute, then slip in from the other side. The watchtower might miss them entirely. If you do some damage before that anyone figures out they're there.
Correct.
We should be stealthy about it though, and then
I imagine one or you two are a lot
So-
better at climbing than I. One of you could climb the watchtower and to take care of any opposition inside.
In terms of stealth, I'm good. In terms of climbing, I'm not so good.
I'm not very good at climbing.
Out of character, what's your stealth?
My stealth is +5.
Mine +6.
+1 stealth. Looks like you and I are the non-stealthy party.
Negative
So it'd be
one.
best for you to stick with
mine
me
is
actually.
3.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's right. Because you're a gnome.
Right.
Also, druids definitely good at cantrips. I'm just a big idiot, so
The
I
answer
do
to
have-
all of the detect magic questions was yes.
yes.
Excellent. All right, so
Oh, we can create water. How about that?
so the plan is you two could create some noise. Her and I could slip in.
That sounds good.
Have them distracted while we cause a little bit of chaos and join in.
Do you think it would be best to wait and get some rest before we go in? From the sounds of what that goblin said, they don't stay on one spot too long, but if they're talking about lighting a fire, they might be around a while.
They might be around a while, and it might be a good idea to catch some. Like, if we took a bit of a rest now, waited until the night,
Then they would be asleep.
then we could maybe catch most of them sleeping.
Yes, that sounds much better.
And slipping in under the cover of night will also be easier. as
And if
well.
you suggest lighting their tents on fire while they're asleep, while that would take care of it, I'm going to have to question your morals, but
I mean,
no time for that. Anyway.
they're already unjust and need to be smitten.
Smited?
I mean,
No,
smitten.
it's smitten.
It's smitten.
Or smoked.
It's really
Smote is my favorite.
I'm
So,
not shitting you.
Anyway.
we go down for a while.
Let's rest.
They say the one person we keep on watch should also keep an eye on the encampment.
Have any of you taken, damage?
Alright.
Then I will do healing.
You've taken damage too.
I have, so I'm just going to do healing.
I'm going to, since we're
That's
going to
wrong,
be
guys.
resting.
It's a heal roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To heal you? No.
No,
unless you're-
like the resting thing.
Oh,
you make a
yes.
healing roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
healing.
what I'm doing, and I have a +8 to that.
Okay.
Did you roll?
11 total.
Nope.
Unfortunate.
Brutal, son.
It's a DC 15.
Yeah, because I rolled a 3 on die.
You got another reroll, I
There's
think.
one left.
We could knock that reroll.
You know
but
what?
if
Fuck it. Fuck it.
If we
Fuck
get
it.
okay.
Fuck it.
We're about to end the session anyways.
How'd we do?
That's much better. 16 total.
Okay. Everybody gains double their character level in health back.
Big 2.
So 2.
Can I
So-
legitimately heal people since I am a paladin? Or
You
do I-
can, but not this level. Next
Okay.
level, I believe you get your lay on hands, which is a very, very good healing
Who
ability.
is the most wounded here?
I have 10 health right now.
What is your max?
14.
4 damage.
I have 10 out of a total 12.
So she's the most damage because
Yes.
I have 9 out of 12.
Okay. So then Beatrix looks at you and just, that's a nasty looking wound. Here.
Big rock wound.
And she'll take her staff and just put a hand on the wound and from the, because her staff is I don't know if I've described it. It's this white solid looking wood with brass bands, 2 of them at either end.
I like that.
And these series of 3 waves come from the bands of her staff,
Kubo me.
travel to her hand, and then form over your wounds as bandages, and then the wound fades away.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Just cure light wounds.
How about that?
Well, are you still doing the thing where if we're out of combat it heals for full?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
What did you roll?
2.
Got him.
Got him.
I rolled the wrong die anyway.
It's-
I
it's-
like that D8, but it's not.
It's on +2.
Out of character.
What's the max for her?
Oh, it's
I mean, she would just hit her max.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just
you
hit
just
it.
are
You
at
just,
14.
you just go back to your max.
You're at max.
Out of character, who has the highest perception? Because that'd probably be the 2 best people to keep watch
Me.
while everyone's resting.
Not me.
I have 7 perception.
What do you have, Julian?
0?
It'll be plus your wisdom, so
It's plus your
at least
Yes,
that.
a 0.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It will
okay.
only be you and me.
Okay.
You
I
can
only
get
have a
one.
+3, but it's something.
And you guys get some rest. I'll keep watch.
Alright, wake me up in a bit. I'll take over for you.
Alright. I'm gonna call it here because I can feel my stomach getting upset continually.
Oh no.
I promise I'm trying to run this game for 4 hours. But between traffic and my ass giving me the shits
And the big glass.
and the fucking glass in my foot.
Well,
big glassy
at
boy.
least we got 3 hours
Yeah.
because we lost.
We still had a good session.
Yeah,
I'm
and it was a
glad.
good session.
I'm glad you think so.
And tomorrow we siege a fucking camp. Well, not siege. Siege is a strong word.
Yeah.
We
Stealthily
walk
take tomorrow.
angrily into a clamp.
A clamp?
Clamp. That's right.
You give him the clamps!
Give him the clamps.
And by tomorrow you mean Saturday.
Well, tomorrow for our characters.
I'm gonna move the game from 4 to 8 to 3 to 7 if at all possible for everyone else.
That means you need to leave to pick me up sometime around noon.
Yeah.
Probably.
At the rate traffic's moving, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually feel like as long as we leave about an hour in advance, we should
Yeah,
be
if we
able to
leave
get
it
back.
around 2 o'clock, we should be able to get you.
We just didn't factor in the amount of time that would take.
In traffic.
Yeah.
Big Traffy.
Big
Right.
traffic.
And
It's
the
okay.
reason that I want to move it to slightly earlier is because
Work.
sleep.
Sleep.
Big sleep.
Bleep.
Bleep. Blib.
See you fuckers next week.
Wait, hold on. What about experience?
Okay, give me a moment.
What emotion?
It's the only thing that matters to you fucking players.
Yeah.
It's
Don't
really
you know you
important.
only sit there to tell me how much experience I get? You big fucking dumb.
Feels that way sometimes.
Oh, does it
Oh.
really? Does it really?
As just dungeon mastering in general, yes, 100%. Not even a lie. Yeah. Okay.
Didn't think we were like that.
I didn't
the
say you
reason-
were. I said
Oh,
that it
fair.
is like that.
The main reason I asked was because we didn't get any last time because we didn't do much.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I just didn't. I forgot actually.
Oh, well.
Alright, fucking.
This is why we asked then, Amy. In that case.
Is our group like that?
What do you mean?
Y'all are, I'm only sitting here to be experienced.
You all gain 500 experience for
Whoa!
the combined happenings of the previous session, as well as the happenings of this session. I have cut myself like 5 times today.
150 of the last of it came from last session, wherein I got my ass kicked.
Absolutely.
The experience I gained was solely from getting my ass kicked.
To level 1, it's 1,000 experience in Pathfinder, right?
2,000.
Oh, are we using slow leveling?
That is medium leveling.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so.
I could use slow if you'd like.
No.
No,
No.
no.
I could use fast if you liked.
How much is fast?
1,300.
1300 to next level.
Nah. That's up to you.
I think I'm going to stick with medium.
Okay.
Possibly slow, because I intend this campaign to like be slower going than our epic Heroes Save the World from Eldritch Monstrosity campaign.
That sounds good. Actually, that sounds great. I don't care with that.
If that's what you decide, I will fight you on it.
I will make a verdict on that in a while.
We'll just need to be able to. We'll just have to take things slower then.
Are you okay? Goodbye, fuckers.
Alright.
My duelist level.